Oh, welcome everybody to Beneath Fallen Skies. A couple things before we do get started today. If you know someone who wants to play in a GMARC game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the waitlist for a campaign slot, getting into a one-shot, or potentially even joining the new Friday morning campaign that we've got. It's the Toivo and Sea Dogs. I have 2 open spots for that group. Send me a message and we'll see if you'd be a good fit for that group. We also have the YouTube channel where we've got a ton of content. Go check that out. We've got clips and archives of all the sessions. Go over there. Tons of stuff for you guys to binge and enjoy. If you do watch that stuff, do hit the thumbs up. It does help us out. We also have the Patreon. We have the clip contest going on, and today's the last day to get a chance to win a notebook. We'll be doing that drawing tomorrow evening after the Underwatch. So get those clips and timestamps in. We've got a ton of them already. We'd love to see more. We also have the Toivo and SkyMap decoders over at gmark.com. Go check these out. And we have the new Twick Fillet Twicky t-shirt. Go check that out over at gmark.com right on the front page. They're really, really fun. But let's go ahead and get you guys started because it's time to play some D&D. And Jim really will be here shortly, but he is running a little behind. Well, you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, you are down here in Karth, where you guys have come looking for the tablets of Azalan in your efforts to raise a sky island into the air at the behest of a woman by the name of Zalfriora. You guys last week managed to acquire the tablets of Azalan as you did a favor for Ricard von Karth, the King of Karth, and the Regent, his mother. After having acquired them, you did a little bit of shopping and have decided to take a bit of a rest. As you recover and try to figure out your next plans, what would you guys like to do?
Good morning. I wasn't role playing, that was real.
Eric, what was the name of Ricard's mom again? I'm just updating this.
Let me get that for you. One moment. It was Lady Von Karth, but I will get you her actual name. One moment. I just forgot it, and I have to pull it up.
Oh.
Here we go. Karth. Her name is Leora Von Karth.
Thank you.
The chat here.
Leora. Okay, no, Leora. We were shopping, weren't we?
Yes.
I believe Lumi was with Deos and Tomo. Anybody else? Where we were in a smith. After we left the smith, we went to buy some cloths and stuff that Lumi needed, and then I believe we're pretty much free now to go about whatever we want to do. Lumi's intention is to go back to the palace. She will tell you guys that she has a conversation she wants to have with the regent, Lady Vonka.
Oh, we have tablets now.
Yes, but this is not about the
Breezy wants to look at them.
Okay.
Yeah, we should definitely get some more private before we do that. Do we still have the agreement with the Karths to be able to stay in the palace, or do we have to have our own rooms now?
Yes.
Okay, we do. Okay. Then Deus would head back to the palace if we want to reach out to Zalfior and examine these tablets.
Yeah, Lumi currently has a tablet, so let's go to the palace. Anybody wants to go there?
Cool.
So they can follow anybody else. Nero, Tomo, do you
others.
have anything else?
What was that,
No, I
Tomo?
have nothing else. Let's see if the others will meet us at the palace.
All right then.
All right.
We'll make our way to the palace, Eric.
Excellent. So you guys can go to the palace into your
Why are we back
quarters.
Oh yeah, we have quarters here.
We do. We have quarters. Lumi will call out one of the servants,
They'll come up.
and
Yes, ma'am.
she will say, "Yeah, I'm I would like to ask if it's possible you could go and pass a message to the region, Lady Von Karth, that myself and some members of my group want to speak with her. If that's possible.
I will deliver the message. The little
you very
sand-colored tiefling will go off.
Okay. Lumi goes back to the foyer, not the foyer, the kind of the recreation area, like with the sofas and stuff, and
Okay.
she places the tablets of Azalan on the table. As she
Breezy's
sits on
gonna
the sofa.
Breezy's gonna start examining them.
Yeah,
She jumps on it
will-
like a, I don't know, like a
Just
like a
do
fat
quick
boy on
scan
cake.
over.
Like a fat boy on cake.
Yep.
All right.
Dave's just scanning it just to see what the language is like on these tablets. Is it anything resembling common or any
As
like,
you
normal
look at
language? Modern
which
language, you say?
languages do you understand?
I know Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
It is not one of those.
Okay, Dave's will ritually cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay.
Breezy knows Abyssal, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Halfling, Infernal, the
I would
language of
start-
Flutin, whose name we haven't like, put a name to, Primordial and Undercommon. Is it any of those?
You'll see hints of Draconic in it, but the language is not Draconic. So I am going
Should
to.
you-
Is this a Sky People language?
This is
Ah.
a ancient language, and I'm going to go ahead and send the text of this. I just
Are
want to
you
make sure.
guys
Good.
role playing all of trying to figure out what he says, or
I mean-
well, the ritual is in game will take 10 minutes, so
I mean, some of this looks like Draconic. Like, look. See? Here and here. I mean, it's
No, no.
not, but it looks like it.
that's fine. But didn't you read the report? Probably likely to be Azalante, is it not?
Probably.
but seeing as I have no real experience with the language, I could assume it
Just
based on our
Start
reports,
with-
but I
start with
should
an
know
idea,
here in just a moment.
or even detect
Yeah.
magic. See what kind of magical schools this is enchanted with, and identify to see what is, if there are any spells and what is applied to it. Who knows? It might be cursed if you read it the wrong way.
Wouldn't that be mean?
It would have been very mean, but not unexpected. Lomi stands up and goes to the drink cabinet and pours herself a drink.
Okay.
She's getting used to the drinking cabinet being there.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm
Never
sure just
drink
sit
from the
down.
mini bar, anyone.
It doesn't matter.
I know. All right. So, Mr. Strom, you cast Comprehend Languages on this. And while you
Yeah,
don't know which languages these are, you can still read it. It doesn't confer the knowledge of what the languages are. So, there's the text. I have sent you a Word document through Discord because it's far too long to put into the Roll20.
Oh yeah.
Are you able to open that?
Yarns. Oh my goodness.
I assume you were reading all of that.
Holy.
What does it say?
Uh,
Hurry up!
wait a minute, hold on. I
Breezy's
think
gonna
this
kick him.
is. This is the same as this, is it not? Similar,
watch
at
it.
least.
Breezy's gonna cast it too, but she has that ability that lets her cast it basically as an act, as without. She can ritual cast
an
it without
action.
ritual casting it.
Okay.
So she's gonna be tapping her foot impatiently, and then when he's like, she's just gonna ignore.
What?
She's gonna kick him and then cast it, and so she could read it too.
Lumi and Nero have been granted inspiration.
Oh, thank you very much. Who did that? Who did?
I will share, Eric. the text document with the group.
Very well.
Um,
I will go ahead and paste that over there. Now, that's just the text of the thing. We can go
Yeah.
ahead and do a little bit of fun stuff here. Can I get an insight check if you're going to research this? All you've done is read it so far, so you don't understand necessarily what it means. And I'm going to put this in.
Are you spending the afternoon researching this, guys, or the entire day?
well, Dave's just casting this to read it, and then once he reads, he's gonna pull out the report that we bought, and he's gonna compare it because it's fairly similar to the report. Like this is chant because that's what this is. It's like, oh, it's essentially like the tale, I guess, of the ritual.
Can,
Go on.
like,
Sorry, Eric, you wanted to do
like-
something.
No, we're going to see where we go from here. I was jumping ahead.
notepad.
Or,
Oh, that doesn't work.
Do you need me to convert to PDF for
the
you?
report's findings, the rough translations, appear to be somewhat accurate. It is.
Screenshot it.
There are mentions of a tale and some of these quotes here. And some of these names: Anchor, Voice, Flame. They are on the tablets under the report, so I believe this report is actually quite accurate to as much of its ability to be.
So as she's looking at this document, she's like she turns her head, and then she like starts hitting the palm of her the heel of her palm against the side of her head as she's looking at it. It's like, I don't think my comprehend languages is working. Hold on a second.
That's
Oh,
awesome
there we
for the
go.
record.
Oh wait, there we go. I'm sorry. I had to change the file format. There we go. It's working now.
I do my best.
Let's see. The tablets of Aslan. When the stars were still young and the sky had not yet learned to hold its children, the earth whispered a dream into the wind, and the wind, ever curious, carried it upward. In the time before towers, before the binding of names and the counting of years, there came a gathering of 7 Neither kings. I guess that's beneathers. Oh wait, no, 7 neither kings of 7, comma, neither kings nor gods, but vessels of purpose. Oh. I guess the comma got worn away by time. They were not chosen by crown or blood, but by the rhythm of the world itself. Each bore a title, not a name, and each held a thread of the sky's forgotten song. Okay, this is pretty similar to the notes we got. Yeah, 7 shall stand where the ley lines cross. 3 stones shall hum in perfect loss. Flame shall kiss the silver glyph, and the memory shall rise with myth. The anchor who bent the lay to the island's heart. The voice who spoke the tongue that time forgot. The flame who bore the ashes of rebirth. The wing who danced upon the breath of the world. The witness who saw without judgment. The stone who sang to the bones of the earth, and the echo who remembered what the island had been. They came to the fallen cradle of Aslan, where the heartstone slept beneath the soil, and the sky shards, three, no less, were placed in a triangle so perfect that even the stars paused to watch. Oh, it has to be a perfect triangle? Man, like, that's hard. I mean, like perfect level, like that's really difficult to do. The tablets were laid in a triune formation. Their runes pulsing with the breath of forgotten gods. Speak not the words unless the moon weeps, but not the glyphs unless the phoenix sleeps. Fly not the circle unless the ley line sings. Bind not the stone unless the memory clings. For one day and one night the 7 fasted and listened. The wind carried the voices of the dead. The earth trembled with anticipation, and when the eclipse crowned the sky in silver shadow, the ritual began. The voice sang, the flame burned, the wing soared, the stone carved. That's kind of what the opposite of stones do, but okay. The echo wept, the anchor lifted, and the witness sealed, and Aslan rose not with thunder, but with breath. It did not fly. It remembered how to float. Well, that's it. The islands bent, the sky shards pulsed, and the island ascended into the cradle of the heavens. 3 days shall the sky tremble, 3 nights shall the stars blink, touch not the veil, not walk the wind, or no walk the wind, lest the island forget its name. Thus was the first island raised, thus shall the last be lifted, but beware, should the triangle falter or the seven be broken, the sky shall crack and the earth shall mourn. Well, I guess that's yep. Maybe there's a way we could like encase the bounding shards in like adamantine blocks or something so that nobody messes with them and we don't all crash to our fiery doom. Like they actually did.
Would certainly be hypothesized, but
Is
perhaps we get silence into the sky first.
is there any magic actually in this tablet, or like is this tablet necessary for the ritual too, or is
It
it
is,
just instructions?
Roll an Arcana check.
If the report is to be believed, yeah. And then Daz will pull out his wand of magic detection
Sure.
and use a charge to just do a quick
Oops,
pulse.
It
I meant
is
to do
magical.
Arcana. But okay.
It is magical, and it is transmutation magic.
So Breezy got a 31 on her Arcana. That's she rolls the same thing for history as an Arcana.
Sure. Gonna send you a message here, Breezy.
Give me that.
Hmm.
Nom, 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 nom. Knowledge.
There's the transmutation magic. He says he's getting the pulse. So that in itself will likely be tied to the shifting of the earth and the rising of the island, as transmutation magic is by nature. This is likely the, I guess, the guide, the keystone, the
Keystone.
instructions of the ritual to allow it to proceed.
Eric?
It's coming. There it
Oh, there
is.
you
A lot to type.
go. What's our
Make sense?
Well, yeah, there's definitely magic in here to make sure they don't, break. You know what? She's gonna pick up, like a piece of cutlery, like I don't know, like a knife or something like that, like a
Sure.
table knife, and just bang it against the edge. Just really hard,
Okay.
just to show that it's protected. Well, it's protected from aging.
You
but-
chipped the tablet of Aslan.
Oh, whoops. Oh, it's not
Daz
very
will like
good.
look over like as he's getting this pulse and just see a knife coming like
Can we
Breezy,
not?
Breezy.
Can we not, please? Lumi's not there to see this anyway.
Wow.
Let's go ahead and collect these ancient tablets that we need to raise Sky Islands, and we're going to attack them with cutlery.
Yeah, don't worry, it makes it go faster.
Fast? Where the hell is it going?
Yeah. Yeah, it makes the Skyland go faster. That's what the bullet holes do. You can go, at least 50 knots. In this baby.
You're
What was the
making
name
the
of-
tablets more aerodynamic for optimal ascension velocity.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
see, I
Yes.
see.
Yeah.
Very
Look,
clever.
look.
very clever.
You can't
Quick on your feet.
do archaeology
You do well
without
at the-
destroying a few artifacts. That's just how it goes.
You do well at the archives. Quick on your feet with your excuses. Very nice.
All right. Anyways, so there's they also have that same vibe as a lot of the magic in Akru, but I guess that makes sense. And I imagine if we go to any other Sky Islands, it'd be the same. I'll check that out once we find one. But yeah, that's basically what we already knew, mostly.
Well, if there's no new discoveries, I suppose we should contact Zelfior and And then continue our time here if we have anything else to do here. Deus will send a message to Zalfiora. We're sending.
Oh, you
Ooh,
have it prepared? Oh, look at you. You're
someone's prepared. Wizards who have prepared the right spells for the day? What kind of group is this?
I don't believe that actually happens. I believe it's a figment of our imagination, Eric. You shouldn't
Shouldn't entertain
have
this?
Yeah, you know.
I do
Yeah.
have most of my. I'll be honest. I have still most of my combat spells prepped, but I have sending. God forbid anything bad went down. I got to send a Hail Mary message out. But I will cast sending to Zalfiora.
Okay. What is the message we're sending?
Storm reporting. The tablets of Aslan have been secured. Its message deciphered. But not fully understood. Should we carry and move on? Or report back? Question. That's 25.
Okay. So, how would she respond? Let me type this out just so we are clear, and we're going to put her on the screen just because it's fun to have her visible as to who we're talking about. This is Alfriora, the woman who you've been working with in order to raise the Sky Islands into the air. She would respond. I think that's good. So, anyway, we're setting this to induce. There you go. All right. So you will receive a message back. Deus Strom.
He will nod as he's getting the message back. Okay. Live.
What'd she say? What'd she say?
She's gathering resources, heading to Yarun. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep.
Yarun or Yarun?
Would you know?
He would not know.
Well, you would hear her
mean,
say Yarun, yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, I would hear her say it, yeah. Yarun. Heading to Yarun.
Room.
She says to meet her there when we are ready. So there was no urgency. There was no urgency in her tone, was there? At least I didn't pick up on it.
Slight.
Like relative
Yeah.
of like
She doesn't
obviously
seem
don't like-
it's not an emergency.
yeah.
Where's
I
your-
believe she's continuing to reach out and use her resources at her disposal to find more information. She's heading to your own, and I suppose whenever we are ready, we should meet her there.
And I know
Could
what the
you
next
write
question
name of the
is.
place on the chat, please.
Here's the map.
Oh yeah.
I knew this was coming. So here you guys go.
Yeah.
So you guys are looking your rune here.
Okay. On the other side of the thing. What is the distance in miles between Kath and Misery?
Karth and Miserin, I haven't measured in miles yet. I've been working on trying to get the scale appropriate. But if you were to walk from there to there, it's supposed to be 7 days.
Okay. So ask Google.
Yeah.
So with like a road, that'd
Yeah,
be
with
like
the road,
140 to like 200 miles, give
Yeah.
or take, depends
It's
on
pretty long.
Yeah,
the
80
terrain.
to 140 miles.
I
Okay.
mean, it just depends on how fast you walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you only got 30 feet of movement, some of us 35 people can get there pretty fast.
Okay.
Unless I'm about to sleep, I can walk forever. Erect nerd.
Yeah, just want to know distances, that's all.
Sure.
Thank you.
Cool.
Whoa. Well, I mean,
nobody does have any urgency, and perhaps we keep them stowed secured with us, and once we meet with her, we hand them over.
yeah.
In
we're
the
gonna have-
meantime, we can
yeah,
continue our business here.
yeah. Lumi's gonna want to keep them in her sanctuary, but I don't know if I trust that Jedial feller.
Yeah, I definitely do not.
It seems
Lumi's
to
not
me that
in
the
It is just their nature.
Sorry, Lumi's not in a room with you guys. She left the room a while back. So you guys are
Oh,
free
yeah.
to say anything you want.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, Pretty would say
I
that
know.
to your face.
I know she would.
I think didn't she give you a book that was like how to escape warlock or how to escape abusive packs, like for
She did,
dummies or
yeah.
something like that? It's like I gave it because I cared.
She still has the book. I haven't thrown away.
but yeah, well, I guess we could just keep it. I mean, the sanctum is the safest place, I guess. We could just put a towel over it or something, right? That'll work. Here, she'll go get a towel and put it over the tablets.
it seems to me that the big question is, when are we ready?
Tomo.
Sorry,
I'm
I've
sorry,
been
what was-
standing here the
what
whole
was-
time.
Sorry, what did you say?
It seems to me that the big question is, when are we ready? She said to meet us or meet her when we are ready. What does that entail?
When we're ready for the ritual, like the finishing, they're actually completing the ritual, maybe? I don't know.
Well, I suppose it is quite a bit of travel from Lost Moor to your rune. So it will take quite a bit of time. She does not have the luxury of a skyship, as we do, as far as we are aware. So perhaps we have more time than we imagine. I assume we have more than enough time to finish our stay here. Perhaps we follow up on another lead. We have the report that can lead us in a few directions. Perhaps after we gather another key to this whole puzzle, we can find our way back to your rune. Or perhaps after we are done here, we head straight there and continue along another lead.
That'd be going against the headwinds. That'd use up a lot of our fuel.
Indeed. But perhaps with the resources Alfior has been able to obtain or connect with, she may have found some sort of alternative or created means to continue to fuel our ship.
We do have a lot of options of where we go, but again, what does it mean for us to be ready for the ritual? Do we need a number of
We
sky
need a lot.
shards still?
Yeah, we need
Uh,
at least 2 more, preferably 6. We'd have to find out the exact. I guess I might be able to piece together the exact methods of the ritual if by studying the tablets more. But
That's a point of
we'd have to
order.
learn the ritual.
as a point of order, I do want to go ahead and avoid confusion. She said, "Meet there when ready." Adding for the ritual was not in the text that I sent.
Yeah.
So
Just when we're ready to see her.
whatever. But I just
Yeah.
want to make sure that I'm clear on that because I don't want any confusion to spiral out of,
You can obviously above the table. Obviously, I'm not there, but you can always send another sending spell,
Never. That's
or never send
No.
another.
no, never.
These messaging rates,
This-
Luminastra.
This is how funny miscommunications
God.
happen.
I'm on Arcane Telecommunications of Toivoa here. We do not have unlimited sending spells. Right?
Why do you guys always have to depress me?
You don't use plain X. What is this?
Yeah.
No, sorry, I'm stuck with AT&T. All right,
God.
my mind.
arcane transport and telecommunication, right? Nero, you've been really quiet. What are you doing in the room?
Nero's just absorbing. He's just listening.
Like a good agent of the House of Flowers.
Exactly.
Understood.
Whoa.
Yeah, the quiet ones are the dangerous ones.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They cut the deepest when they make them move.
Gathering intel.
I guess when we go up and meet Zell, I think I could also show you guys around my old digs. I guess literally in this case.
That would be
Oh
nice.
yeah, we can. Well, I mean, did you ever get revenge against those giants that were abusing you?
I mean, you've known me for how long now? When have I had a chance to? I kind of
Well,
went
then-
from slavery to wandering the world, so
Well, we'll be able to do that if we go back and they're still there.
depending if my clan's there, I don't know. And what my clan gonna say? You're not a dwarf. What the hell even are you? Get out of my house.
I mean, you're
I can show you
general.
around. It's nice enough up there. A lot of good rocks.
I'm trying to find what was that guy's name? Mizrim or his notes on the Tablet of Aslan.
You're talking about the guy at the High Peak Archives?
Mm-hmm.
Let me grab him because for some reason I am being on the senile side today. That's why I have notes. Valen Mar.
Yeah, Valen. Where's Valen? Valen Mar gave us his notes for a mountain of copper. Trying to find them in the Discord.
I'll link
Yeah, I
him
have
again.
his
I've got
name
him.
on the.
I've got him right here. I was just looking at him while you guys were doing all that.
Told you, it's the silent ones that take the notes.
Let's see. All right, that's the right one. I'll post it in Discord real quick.
Great. Jimmerly, what are you doing while they're doing this?
He's mostly standing there, trying to prevent anything too terrible from happening.
Okay.
I gotta get a document reader for this computer.
That's what Jermoy thinks he's doing anyway. He had a chicken escape last night, and went in my neighbor's yard, and their backyard is bigger than my entire piece of property. So I spent like an hour trying to lure her back, and then I came out this morning trying to lure her back, and it was working, then it wasn't working, and then I got mad, and then I came here.
Got it. All right.
Yeah.
So, as they're doing this research into the tablets of Aslan and the notes from Valen Mar, Lumi, you're not in the room. What are you up to?
I said on the chat, Lumi kind of watching everybody. She was watching everybody pour over the tablets and stuff. She had a small glass of wine, and then she decided that she didn't want it to be in the room, so she left. she approached one of the servants and to let them know should somebody come back for her that she's going to the library, which she asked directions for if there
Okay.
is any. And she's probably just spending time in the library perusing the books, waiting to be contacted and to speak to the region if she does.
Okay. Most of the books here are going to be focused on the life and legends of Ricard von Karth.
Oh my.
They consist mostly of historical fiction. There are several romance novels in there. It's extensive how many books were written about Ricard.
Okay. Yeah, Lumi will look at pour over some of these books. Look at the romance books and pick one up and that has an interesting title.
Cool. Interesting title would probably be The Mad Lover.
Okay. Yeah. She's looking at that while she's waiting.
Okay. You'll also see that there's a cookbook that consists of drink recipes.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
She'll pick that up. She knows that Jimmy used to enjoy his drinks, so she wants to. She will kind of make a mental note to mention that to him.
It's listed as fine drinks of fine men.
So Jimmy would like this. He did say he still is able to taste, I think. Does he? She holds the book thoughtfully about it.
Okay. So we return back to the room with the party. You guys have had a chance to pour over the notes?
Yeah, would Breezy, so the actual like magical ritual, the hooba ba ba blue ba ba ba, all that, stuff, could that be reverse engineered from the tablet, or are we going to have to find out that information somewhere else?
Ooh, let's roll an insight check. Or Arcana, your choice.
Do I want to roll a +2 or a +15?
Definitely a +2.
Question: we were told that there was treasure hoard here in Karth. Was it the mummy that told us? Was there useful Skyland stuff in those hoards, or just loot? So with an 18, all right, Breezy, you're going to get a bit more information. Let's see. What do I want to give you so far? So with an 18, because that's still kind of low for you guys, you're going to realize that there's an interpretation to what the text says that has more information. You guys are going to need to pour over this a bit deeper to get the details of the process. But hidden in the text is a series of instructions on how to do this.
Well, I know what Breezy's new obsession is going to be.
Well, there's somewhere in this tablet, within this inscription, if this report is to be believed, should be the instructions for the spell of Aslan's Lift.
Yep. I'm going to figure it out.
Deus will hand Breezy the report. Your almost limitless curiosity is more better suited than mine for this sort of endeavor. I leave this to you.
She just gives him a thumbs up as she starts getting to work. And yeah, she'll start. She doesn't really use paper. It's kind of weird, her process. Like she writes on the table with her quill, and then it's constantly like erasing itself after she's written something. But yeah, she's gonna start trying to deconstruct or reconstruct, I suppose, this ritual, and that's what she's gonna be doing for the next until we have to get out of Dodge.
Okay.
Deus will then head over to Nero and Tomo. That should keep her distracted for our remaining time here. After whatever this arrest incident was, which you'll have to discuss that with her. And he'll kind of look back as he says that. But they should keep her out of the hands of the law or anyone in trouble.
For now.
Yeah. For this city, I suppose.
Until I figure it out.
Was there anything you and he's looking between Tomo and Nero, was there anything you two needed to handle? I know you two went out earlier on some personal business. Is there anything you needed to handle following up on that?
Era's just going to look at Tomo and just kind of give him the look of, yes, your call, bud.
Tomo nods. He says, yes, there is something that we need to discuss, but I would like the whole party to be present for that.
All of us, right? He will still turn back to Breezy. Breezy, I know I just told you you can start researching, but hold on, stop. Take a pause. 5 minutes.
Yeah,
We have to discuss something as a group.
Oh yeah, no, she'll pick up the tablets. How big are they, by the way? Are they like
about
big stone tablets, or like are they like
Yeah.
they're 10
They
commandment
were big
size.
stone tablets.
Yeah,
Yeah, 10 commandment sides, and they weigh 50 pounds.
they're kind of heavy,
I feel
but
like the 10 Commandment, because like the Charlton Heston version, I feel like those would weigh they gotta weigh a couple 100 pounds. I mean, those are big stone blocks.
they weigh about 50 pounds. In the movie, they're made out of foam, but
yeah.
if you were to have 2 massive blocks of stone tiles for your living room or dining room, whatever, those weigh a good 50 pounds.
Okay, yeah, they're not as big as I remember, but yeah, those I feel like they look about an inch thick.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like those would be they're like small headstones, basically,
Yeah.
like small gravestones. So
50 pounds makes sense.
20 to 50 pounds, yeah. But anyway, she'll like look over at Deus in annoyance, and then she'll pick up the one tablet she's working on, and go over to the room where everyone is and sit down, and she's just gonna keep staring at it because, haha, she could just keep all her work in her head. She doesn't need paper. Huh.
Has anyone seen Luminastra? She was just here.
No, I was gonna let her do her own thing. She did mostly, even if she gets into trouble, I don't hear about it, so I don't usually worry about her, to be honest with you.
I think she's doing her wine mom impersonation.
What's wine mom?
Okay. You're not familiar with the wine mom.
I mean, again,
You're not supposed to laugh at that, Nero. You don't laugh at that too hard, sir. Sometimes
They
she
are an
comes in
interesting,
here. I don't want you to get in trouble, sir.
I don't know what to say. Fandom? Subculture? I do not know. They are an interesting group of individuals. They frequent youth athletic events and things of that nature.
Jesus Christ.
Lumi!
Days will take
Lumi,
a step
get in
out.
here!
Take a step out. See if maybe a servant is one of the servants or guests, attendants of the houses there.
Yeah,
I
you
know
can
how to
find.
get her in here. I know how to. Breezy will use prestidigitation to make the noise of porcelain shattering, and just go, "Oh no, I dropped it!" And let's see, and then that should get Lumi to run in here.
The sand-colored tiefling comes running in. Is everything all right?
Oh, I thought for sure that would
think-
get her in here.
I think everything is fine. We are looking for our associate.
Oh, I will go and fetch her.
Have you seen her?
Yes, one moment. And the little
Crazy, did you know
tieflings are
you always do like that? Can't you just ask for Luminostra normally? Would that be so hard? I'm gonna guess by the silence, yes, that would be too hard for you. Okay.
Wait, what? Sorry, I was distracted. I was reading this. What'd you say?
So can't you just ask for Luminostra like a normal person?
It'd be funny.
She is young. She is creative, Jimroli. Let her.
It would have been
things
funnier
in her
if she
creative
ran
manner.
in after I did that.
Tomo takes a glance around the room. Jimmy, none of us are normal people.
I'm not even a person. but I still know how to ask for people. If I
I'm
need
pretty sure-
Luminostra, I'd be like, Luminostra, paging Luminostra. Can you please come to the white service desk?
You know, Jimmy, you shouldn't call yourself not a person. You are a person.
Am I? I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
a hunk of metal, but
No, you have a soul.
is that what defines a person?
I think most. I mean, it's going to be hard to find an exact definition of what is or isn't a person, but I think most people would agree that you're a person. Just because you're in a piece of metal doesn't mean you're not a real person.
At a minimum, you're a living creature.
Yeah.
Am I?
Like,
You have humanity, which is not something you can say for everything that moves.
But I was a dwarf. Wouldn't that be dwarfinity?
we could talk about the human-centric
And I was
nature
not a
of language. That's a pretty interesting conversation in and of itself. But yeah, you're a humanoid. I think a recognized sentient being of Toivoa, of which there are a myriad. Also, you can pass the. I'm pretty sure you can pass the Turing test.
That's when Luminostra comes into the room.
Have you broken the tablets already?
Yes.
Because what do you think the little girl told her?
Fine. Well, seems we won't be raising any Sky Islands then.
Nine's a tablet of fun.
Oh, okay.
Tomo wanted to discuss something with us. Breezy's been tasked with understanding the tablets, but we are here.
That's fine.
Before we leave, Tomo wanted to discuss something with us.
Lumi will walk towards Jimmy, and she's holding a book in her hands, and she'll say, "Look, I have found this for you," and she hands you over the book of drinking for drinking recipes for men.
Fine drinks for
wow.
fine men.
Yeah, fine drinks for fine men.
Thank you, Lum. Thanks, Lumi.
I got
I
that
do-
from the library. I wasn't quite sure if you were could still taste, but I thought.
I can still taste. I just I don't smell as well anymore. There's I think there's air filters or something in there. I don't really know. But I still taste, and I do quite like a good beverage. That's he says, drinking his coffee.
She nods.
Jimmerly,
She'll find a place to sit on a sofa with you guys.
sure. Jimmerly, do you open the book at all?
Not yet. No.
Okay, understood.
I hope it's one of those fake books that open and it's got a bottle of alcohol inside. Because Lumi didn't open the book.
Yep, all good. Cool. So the entire party is here.
Indeed.
Yeah, Tomo is like he's actually pacing a little bit. You guys can see that there's some inner turmoil there that isn't normally there. He's usually calm, cool, and collected, but he looks up and he says, "Thank you all for joining me. I have a confession to make. I find myself torn between the momentum of our current quest and some threads of my personal agenda. You see, Nero and I, well, Nero was kind enough to bring me to a contact of his here in town. He revealed to us a little bit about Abe Aranaka's assassination. I have a name of someone who was involved. But more than that, the contact that Nero and I met with was the one who gave out Abe Aranaka's location. He was clearly trying to hide from something or someone. I feel the anger that I felt that day bubbling up inside of me again. I don't know if any of you, or it doesn't feel fair to wrap you up in this anger that I feel. But I mean to kill that man. Either before we leave, or at some point in the future. There is a complication. Nero has signed a contract with this man, this
You see
Charlie.
only twitch slightly.
We are beholden to trying our best to resurrect Charlie if he should pass.
To be fair, the contract is only with my. It is only my duty. It's not the parties.
Trying your best is
So hold on,
Very-
hold on.
it's very vague.
You,
Well, we
Yes,
do
it is.
have a lawyer here.
you'll.
How legally binding is do your best?
It depends on the wording of the contract. But hold on. So you made a contract with a guy that you now want to kill, who is, I'm gonna guess, a citizen of Karth.
Mm. Mm.
I also believe his name is Charles, not Charlie. But talking about the proprietor of that interesting establishment we went to.
The Bitter Empress, yes.
Well, there's many things I can say about this. I'm not even sure where I want to start. Let's see. Well, there is. We need to know the laws on this kind of thing. There might be certain clauses for revenge, or I don't think there's anything about due to the variation of monstrous creatures here. I don't think we're gonna find any leeway with that. In a lot of places like this, you can generally absolve yourself of crimes with gold. So you should probably look at the price of that as well. I mean, as far as the act goes. Now, listen. I don't particularly like undead very much at all, but for me to piss
Was
off
a
them,
murder committed if we bring him back?
Yeah.
well, they're still. Well, that's yes and no. I mean, again, that's down to the letters of the law here, specifically how it works. It would at least be assault with a deadly weapon, probably property damage. You know, there's a lot of things that definitely will stick.
Mm.
Again, depends on the laws and all sorts of other things. We gotta look into that. As much as I hate this place, I'm not exactly willing to just piss on its laws. So we're gonna need to. If you want my help, we're gonna need to find some. I guess what is the term those other guys used? Loopholes. That's it.
It is interesting we are staying in the house of the lawmakers. If the law is inconvenient, just change it. Why don't you speak to them? I'm sure we have gained sufficient favor with the Majesty and the Regent. I'm sure they could allow us some leeway. And are you sure this is the person that gave away the name of your master?
He said so himself.
Hmm.
Nero,
No
you said this
reason to believe that he would lie about that.
You said this was a contact of yours, Nero.
In a matter of speaking, I wouldn't say he's a contact of mine, just more of a name that I know of that was here.
Does he have connections to the house?
He does in ways, but not an actual member. He's a gatherer of information and seller at the same time. For the right
He's
price, he can
an
gather
external party, but I understand.
He's more of an
Well,
informant, if you will.
seeing as he has some connections, not tight connections to the house, it is possible that maybe the lawbringers could look a certain way. Perhaps they do not want to get involved with any business that comes with an informant for the house. But that cannot be guaranteed. He'll turn to Tomo. The concept of vengeance is not lost on me by any means. Should you need a hand, I will do what I can to lend one.
Someone nods. Again, it doesn't feel right to tie you all up in this. I could do it myself, but I put myself at risk of not being able to help you on your quest any longer.
But so I mean he gave information about Abe like what 20 years ago?
Someone nods.
I mean, so he's old now, right?
He would be of older age, but not appearance. He also read our minds before we even knew it. That tells you anything about his persona.
I mean, that's very simple magic, though. Also, to be fair.
Yeah, it's just detect thoughts. But it's just she's just frowning. She looks troubled. What do you do when your best friend asks you to kill somebody with him?
I can answer that. Whose car are we taking?
Don't answer that, please.
We got to do some bad things. We got to hurt some people and do some bad things. Whose car are we taking?
Tomo frowns and looks at Breezy. He says, "I'm sorry, Breezy."
No, it's just. I mean, I get it. It's just. It's just he's a person, right?
It appears to
Easy.
be.
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean he appears
Well, like,
to be?
I didn't say appears to be. He's a person. We
No,
can't-
I asked Nero. What does he mean he appears to be?
Well, for somebody let's put it like this. There's more to him than what I think we know at the moment. Because for 20 years, he's aged very well.
Is he like an elf?
Did Jimmy say he was undead?
I don't
I
think
think
Jimmy said
Jimmy
that. No.
I did
No.
get the impression that he is some kind of undead creature.
Oh. Oh well, then that's a horse of a different color.
There we go.
Well, there has been history of what you say, vampires in Karth. It would not surprise me.
Oh yeah. This Masaba is the goddess of not just blood and revenge, but also vampires. So he might be a vampire. If I was a vampire, this is where I'd want to live.
Hey, what you can't go feed on things easily because all the laws and everything like that, and
I mean, there's probably special laws that allow vampires to feed. To be honest,
The laws in the church can get along behind closed doors.
we should really. This is the administrative center of the city. They should have a book of the rules around here. We should go read that.
I looked at the library. There's only fan fiction and romance about Ricard. Unless that's the fake library that they send all of the.
Well, that is
The whole
this-
library?
that is-
Lumi looks at you, it's like, yes, the whole library, just like 2,000 years worth of dedication to a lost son.
It's a reverse Oedipus complex.
That's
Well,
kind of weird.
That's kind of creepy. Kind of creepy, to be honest with you.
Well, at least they had that book I gave you. I mean, that was the only one. Most of the books were boys with sharp teeth and things of the like.
Bodice
Boys with
rippers.
sharp teeth.
Yeah, that's
So-
really weird. Writing a bunch of bodice rippers about your son. Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
did you ever acquire me that book of law when you were in jail, Breezy?
What?
You wanted me to sue. But remember, you wanted me to sue for your 3 gold, and I told you to bring me a book of the laws here.
Well, I haven't found one yet.
Well, then there's your answer for me providing any actual relevant insight.
We do have to
Well,
have a hat that can just provide us
I mean, yeah.
a book.
If he's a vampire, then he can't kill a vampire. It's destroying a vampire because undead aren't alive. Though, yeah, we probably. I mean, yeah, this is the city of Mosaba we're talking about here. We probably have to check with the laws to see what is and isn't allowed. Let's go.
Yes.
Well, you said you wanted to talk with Lady Von Karth, right? Lumi, you're trying to set up a meeting. Let's
I
ask
did.
her about like any law books in here. We don't have to tell her what we're going to do because she might say, "No, don't do that," and then warn. What was his name, Tomo?
Charles?
Charles. She might warn this Charles guy. Really, a vampire named Charles? Not like I don't know, Darkula or something. His name is Charles.
Oh, it was Charles.
Tomo, I do have a question for you. While I don't argue and I don't question the ideology of vengeance in any way, shape, or form, I do wonder, why do you want to kill this man after just finding out the information? After all, he did give you information that we did not have. Wouldn't you, do you think that it might be better to redirect your fuel in a different, more appropriate direction? And I ask this just for the sole reason, we're going to go around and just start seeking vengeance, for lack of better words, on people that have given out information. We're going to be really busy for a long time.
Tomo considers this for a second. Abe would still be alive if it weren't for Charles.
Possibly. The House of Flowers is very good at obtaining information. Maybe Charles was the easiest avenue. No, don't get me wrong.
You're right.
I'm not
You're
trying. I'm not trying to thwart you of your ideas and your vengeance, and I'm not. Just trying to help you think about the process a little bit.
We're right that if it weren't Charles, it may have been somebody else. But he glances over at Deus. In this timeline, so to speak, Charles is responsible for Abe Aranaka's death in some way. And I mean to make him pay for that. What happened to Abe Aranaka, and he glances over at Jimmy, was outside of the laws of Shu. Laws that are not just or right in any way. So I'm a bit disturbed that you feel beholden to the laws here when I'm looking for an equal punishment on Charles.
Well, that's why I want the law books as well to look at it. I don't necessarily agree with a number of the laws in Shu, considering I was a slave. but I also didn't go on any crazy rampages or anything like that due to it either. Part of law comes order, and order is important. And I'm not trying to say anything is right, wrong, or indifferent here. I'm not trying to say I don't understand how you feel and wanting to get revenge. And I said a lot of it had more to do with my direct help than anything else. Like I said, again, I hate this place. It could all burn to the ground and I'd probably be a happier person. But I'm also not just going to throw myself away to kill one random person who... Well, I shouldn't say it like that. I'd rather go about this the right way than just wantonly murder. I'll put it that way.
This is not wanton murder. This is direct aggression against somebody who wronged me.
You tell them, Tomo, there's a little bit more information.
What do you mean, Nero?
So, amidst finding out this information, I've also found out, and I've shared this information with Tomo. The House of Flowers has a hit out on Tomo. My understanding is that it's the House of Grass specifically, and they're cleaning up loose ends from the assassination of Abe. Tomo being the loose end.
Well,
Tomo kind of grins. He's like, I'd already forgotten.
well, maybe that's handy because if they're after us, maybe we can set a trap and bait them into attacking us and turn it around on them.
I don't think it's necessarily that there's individuals particularly after us. It's going to be an attack of opportunity. Target that is acquired from loose lips.
Well, then all we have to do is stay still and they can't get attacks of opportunity on us. Sorry, that was so
We got a master
stupid.
tactician over here.
I think you lose 1 point there, sir.
No.
I'm not sure if you guys remember when I was in Nausea and I went to go visit a friend. That was one of my contacts. And that friend was the one who gave me the information. That friend was also the one who told me to make sure we don't come back to Nausea anytime soon with Tomo, for reasons that then he would have to do his job. And that's one that I don't think we could get away from.
There is one escape from it. I could leave all of you. There are men hunting me now. I have a quest of vengeance that may not align with your goals.
Isn't
Nope.
our isn't this aren't you part of the, is this not your... I understand, Tomo. She stops and
I don't.
we would... That is fine.
Oh. Don't be silly. We got your back. After everything
We
we've
always
been through,
we will.
yeah. After everything we've been through, just a few assassins between friends ain't nothing.
And Tomo, I'm not recommending you leave either. I'm just spreading the word of caution, so that way we're all aware of what's going on.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
I
more or
don't,
less
I don't have any
just be
problem.
be more careful of who we talk to in regards of, I guess not so much who, but more or less what we say in terms of dropping names, things of that nature.
I was not under the impression that anyone wanted me to leave. It just doesn't feel right to put you all in danger.
We put you in danger before. How many times have you fell only to be brought back up again because you were protecting one of us? How
Yeah.
much have you bled for us? How much have you bled for Breezy?
Yeah.
She looks at Breezy. Tomo, we're all here, we're all on this together, regardless of what we're doing, whether it's raising a sky island or solving somebody's personal problems.
Yeah.
Should anyone get in our way, we just outsmart them and we kill them.
But like I said, for as far as this Charles guy, he lives in the city, right?
Yes.
Well, if we want to stake him, then like I said, Tomo's getting revenge, and Masada's also the goddess of vengeance. So, like I said, there might be some loophole we can do to do this without
Now we are
bringing down the
thinking.
wrath of the city on us.
Indeed. Now we are thinking.
That's what I mean. That's why I want to do law books and things like that.
Oh yeah, let's go talk to Lady Von Karth and see if she has a copy of their laws.
I have asked for an audience with her already, so hopefully she will find some time in her day to see us.
Can't you just ask a servant?
I did already, Breezy.
Where's that tiefling?
She's over in the corner, being unobtrusive.
She's been listening to us discuss murdering someone this whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, think about this here.
Lumi wouldn't have had this conversation had somebody
Nope.
be in the room, Eric.
She would be
yeah,
just
yeah.
outside the door.
Yeah, like in another room or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, Breezy will go get her. It's just like, hey, do you know if there's like a law book or a copy of a law book of the laws of Karth?
As you open the door to find her, she looks at you. Yes, ma'am. Do you need it?
Yes, go chop chop.
Of course. All right. Let me get the basics of this because I'm not going to write it all out for you right now.
No,
Yeah.
I need an entire code book, Eric. I need their criminal. I need the criminal laws, their civil laws, anything regarding torts, their transportation code. Like I need it all.
Yeah.
How else are we going to find the loopholes?
Well, you see, Charles actually, by the statistics here, is classified as a light off-road vehicle. And because of this,
oh man. They will come back and bring you a law book.
Jimmy
Thank
sets it
you.
down. It's like, all right, let me see that. Let me see what I can try to dig out of here. Because
she'll hand the book to Jimmy, but then she'll summon the crown so she can read over his shoulder.
that's fine. And tell me, I remember here, it's not always about what I personally want to do versus not want to do. First, what I believe in general. It's never exactly an easy road to walk down. Your own personal morals versus sometimes the dark logic of the brain and your own emotions. Because trust me, I 100% understand that. But since we're just sitting here talking about it, it's I feel like I try to make the best decision all around without I almost putting myself in that same boat of giving up things that I believe in to accomplish something. So I'm gonna try to find what I can here, and we're gonna base it off that. So Jimmy's gonna sit down and start. He's gonna be paging through pages, kind of like using his finger to kind of read down the lines as he goes through. He's kind of speed reading a little bit. He's kind of looking for things like, fighting, killing, anything that has to do with, I guess, assault codes.
Sure.
So he'll be doing that for a while.
The one that kind of sticks out is there is a provision that allows for mutual combat.
Well, we have one at least, Tomo. You could formally challenge him.
I will also say that most of these laws were written by the former regent named Regan Feng. I'll put his name in chat.
Thank you. We're still in the palace, right?
Yes.
You didn't leave.
Well, Tomo's going to turn to Jimmy, and he had just nodded to Nero, who says, "I'm with you, just say when." And you guys can see that he's got a single tear rolling down his face now, and he says, "I can tell that you all want to help, and I'm very grateful for that. I don't want to leave you all. I just feel that this task pulls at me, and it feels like it may pull me away. But if challenging him is an option, consider it done."
That is definitely an option. I mean, but from legal standard,
it's mutual combat, so he has to agree to it. So if he just says no, we wouldn't be able to do anything. Legally, anyways.
That's always the case. Then you can also look at things like, well, I'm sure you can ask Nero. You can find a lot of ways around interesting things like this. Where we are at a land of the word of the laws means more than the spirit of the law, and a lot of ways might makes right in places like this.
Then it would seem we have a lot of power here.
I would say that's very feasible. I don't think we have challenging the high priestess of the god power, but we do have a fair bit. Also, I'm not advising doing anything rash, but if you're gonna do something rash, make sure you have your escape plan plotted out through the city. Make sure we have meeting places, keywords. Let's at least be smart about this. I don't want to have to sew any of you guys back together and shove you in a cauldron as we leave, because then I try to carry the cauldron as we run, and that does not sound like a good time. Plus, we can only run to the desert. I don't think we've used it this week, so...
No, we have not. We haven't used since she looks at those and the last time.
But, so... I mean, the only place out of here is desert, and from everything I've heard, we're not going to exactly find a lot of nice places to stay out there, or places to stay out there, or... You know what I'm saying.
We understand.
So,
Well,
go ahead.
I don't know if we'll need an escape plan if we have an official way to seek my vengeance.
Correct. That's why I was saying, if you plan on doing anything rash.
Don't you have to bring it back? Or Nero does. Are you planning to kill him? Or teach him a lesson? What is your intent, Tomo?
I only intend to teach him a lesson.
There's a lot of
Which
ways.
would involve killing him and then resurrecting him.
Breezy know if we can resurrect a vampire.
Over your religion check. With a 26, Breezy, resurrecting a vampire means a variety of different things. There are ways to resurrect a vampire to his pre-vampiric state, or if you manage to permanently kill the vampire, you could do so. The vampires normally resurrect on their own after a period of time. So it depends on the specifics of the vampire. But in this case, since you don't know Charles, and I don't think you were there when they met him.
Nope.
You
Yes,
would not
she's-
know the
she's normal.
specific type of vampire.
Yeah, all they told me was that he seemed vampire-y and he hasn't aged, which,
But-
you know, vampires
Based
are
off of
famous for not doing.
right, so based off of the basics of a true resurrection spell, if a vampire was truly dead, not undead, but truly dead, you could resurrect him.
I don't. Well, one, you don't have that spell.
I'm just tossing it out there.
Yeah.
This is the knowledge
Oh.
that
And
Breezy
again-
would have.
And again, above the table, it's Nero's best effort. Nero's the one who signed the contract.
Yeah, Jimmy wouldn't throw Nero under the bus like that, though. I mean, other people might, but Jimmy wouldn't.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that my best effort is whatever I have the ability to do. And I don't have the ability to do any of those. So,
And I want you guys
the
as players to understand that as a GM, the NPC is absolutely available to be attacked.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not holding any NPC here to be like, oh, you guys can't kill him. I'm not doing that. All right. So what you guys decide is up to y'all.
Yeah. If Nero is giving his best ability, his best Toivo, and tried to bring him back but fails, who is ultimately going to come collecting on that contract?
You had to read the contract. I mean, how detailed was it? Is there sub clauses for that?
it was pretty vague.
Yeah, those are the worst ones.
Handshake deals are hard to prove in a court of law.
It's not even necessarily the court of law, because I mean, depending on if that contract is also magical, it could also have magical binding complications to it. Not on all contracts, there's black and white on paper.
Makes any difference. This one was signed in blood.
Yeah, nope, you're screwed, buddy.
Oh, in the
He's like-
power of Masab, yes.
You like signing it in blood as opposed to ink almost guarantees to me. Okay, Jimmy's going entirely on assumptions here, guys. Just so everyone's aware. I'd almost I can't think of anything but that actually binding probably your soul to that.
But
Blood
again,
is
It
one of the
is only
strongest.
up to Nero's best ability.
Yeah, but
And
at
there
the
was
same
no
time,
there was no consequences defined in the contract if I failed.
So say Nero finds this individual, but at the moment he did not have his belt that contained potions of healing on him. At that moment he could not do anything about it.
true.
He just
but-
happens to find a body on the ground and I'm fresh out of healing potions.
Is his best ability what he's able to do? Should he be required to
His
give
best
his
ability
life?
is to end lives, not really bring them back.
Yeah, but this could haunt him for literally the rest of his life to many extents. And I'm not saying it can or will. I'm just saying there's a lot of possibilities here. And do you have a copy of this contract, Nero?
I do not.
Verbal.
It wasn't
Lumi had
verbal. He signed
finished
it.
the glass of wine that she had.
So you signed a contract, you didn't get a copy of it, you didn't have your legal representation with you to make sure you didn't make mistakes like this. And so now we literally have to trust whatever you remember about it as fact.
What if?
To be fair, I'm not usually one to have legal representation.
That's
I mean, you've
very
been
true.
traveling with me for months.
Yeah, but how often have I actually had to have your legal representation?
You haven't yet, to my knowledge. I mean, I don't know what all you do. I'm not your dad.
You don't want to know either.
But, I mean, you're right. I don't, because that gives me plausible deniability. But you have to remember too that when you do things like this, I actually can't help you, and you may have just God only knows what you actually did.
He signed the contract with his blood. That's what he did.
Yep.
Well, yeah, so I'm saying that the gravity of that is
Lost in.
is lost because I can't actually read it myself, and you know. Well, Nero, you may have just breezed yourself, buddy.
What?
It wouldn't be the first time.
Well, as long as you're okay with it, I'm just making sure you know the situation you probably got yourself in, and that we should assume you got yourself in, because in scenarios like this in general, we should always assume the worst is going to happen and then go from there.
I have to give it to Jamie. He's right.
It seems to me that due to the chaotic circumstances of this contract, the best way to get out of it is to fulfill the terms of it. Perhaps we could make an official challenge against Charles. Put the fear of Tobo in him, so to speak. Resurrect him with the help of the royal family of Karth. Surely they have the power. And then move on our way.
So my question here is that will it really be enough, Toma, for you to just cut him down and bring him back? I mean, you're talking about giving him mere moments of pain.
No. Yeah.
I mean,
Why
I'm
you
just,
laughing like that?
I'm just curious here.
No reason.
An actual solution, because if we're looking at it like that, we're just, I guess, for all intents and purposes, just kind of throwing our money at the wind, if you know what I mean. Like,
Well, we could always bring him back, fulfill the deal of Nero's contract, and then, you know, perhaps on his way back home, he finds himself in a dark alleyway, and oh no, Tomo's also back in this alleyway.
I mean,
this time there is no contract to bring him back.
that's kind of what I'm thinking
So,
about here. I
actually-
mean, again, the planning of it all, because we're not just I'm trying to say, like, if we're just doing it like that once, then we're not doing a whole lot in general. And well, but we can look at a couple other things here too. Now, is this contract binding to both Tomo and Nero, or just Tomo?
Nero.
Or just Nero? Sorry. So,
It's just me.
and that is it covering him dying in any way, or are there very specific terms?
My recollection, Eric, correct me if I'm wrong on this, was that the terms of the agreement were if he was to die and I find out, I'm supposed to make my best effort at bringing him back to life.
That's it.
So, I mean, you gotta look at this.
If I find out, it's my job to do my best effort to bring him back.
Well, okay then. You got see, you guys are making this easier than you even realize here. Because here's what you do. What you do is, I mean, you know, Tomo or the rest of us, or whatever, everyone but Nero, we sit Nero in the bar and be like, "Don't worry, buddy. We'll be back later."
We give him a call. He's at this place. We leave, and then 10 minutes later we call him. He's at this house, this street. And then Nero goes to find him. Oh no! He can't do anything. He does not have the capabilities.
Well, you know,
Or you could just kill him and never speak of it again.
Yeah, well, that has actually also worked really well sometimes.
No, I mean, like, you guys got to remember here too that what I'm trying to say is you kill him, okay? Then you shove his body in a hole somewhere, and Nero will have no idea if he's dead or not because he's in a hole. You can't just know he's dead if you can't find him. You know, you need to see a body to actually know he's dead.
This is not a simple contract signed in ink. This is, someone
Correct.
glances over at
But-
Lumi. It is some kind of blood-bound contract. I fear that if Charles were to fall, that Nero might, unbeknownst to him, be bound to somehow go towards Charles and help.
Correct. There are definitely things of that nature as well, which is why I was hoping we had a copy of this contract. You're right.
It was my thought
I
that
have
we
a-
could get out from underneath the contract, so that if Charles were to fall while we were on our quest sometime in the future, we aren't somehow bound to come back and try to help him.
See,
And then later on, I could come back and get real vengeance, so to speak.
What you could do as well is do things that won't actually kill him, like chopping off a limb or two, maybe cutting his tongue out, crucify him. I mean, there's a lot of options you have available to you that aren't direct murder.
I
There
have
may
to
be
agree.
a method to perhaps get a copy of this agreement, although I'm not entirely sure of its stability. In the times past, there have been times where you've seen me in our combat, where I send someone away for a small period of time. I'm able to send them away to another point in time, but only for a short bit. Theoretically, if Nero, you were to attack me, I could protect myself and send you back in time. Theoretically, I could send you back to after you left the location where the deal was signed, and you could perhaps grab the contract and come back. Now you will only have an extremely short amount of time. You will be gone for about 6 seconds. So you have to be fast. You have to know exactly where you signed it, and grab it very fast. Preferably, you need to stay out of view of your past selves. That would create a very dangerous set of events. But it could be possible. I do not actually know the exact capabilities. I tout that I'm a genius in the mind of chronomancy, but in truth, nobody really fully understands all that is going on when it comes to time. Above board, the concept is Nero makes an attack at Deus. Deus casts Temporal Shunt as a reaction, sending him back to when the deal was signed, yoinks the contract, and then gets poofed back within the 6 seconds.
There are a lot of options available to us here.
What matters is what Tomo wants. Tomo, what is that you want us to do? Do you wish him dead? Let me rephrase that. Let's not speak that way. But do you want to see him dead?
I do.
Somewhere a black little fae laughs.
Exactly. Then,
I
do you want to see
don't
him pay
only
for
want
what
to
you've
see
done
him
to
dead.
Abby?
I will see him dead, Lumi.
Indeed.
Whether that happens now or later is what we're discussing.
obviously, that man owes you 2 lives. The life of your master and the life that you could have had with him had he still be alive. And all of the anguish that you went through after his death. What if, obviously, Jimmy's correct, in many accounts, in fact, not only regarding the laws of this place, but regarding the contract. There are ways of navigating these things that doesn't necessarily trigger anything. Should these men be indeed a vampire, you could just... They're very hard to kill. Should you kill him, from what I know, they have to go into their resting place to come back. At that moment, as the legends say, you should be able to pierce his heart with a staff, with a stake, which will paralyze the creature for eternity until the stake is removed. You could ask our gracious host to allow you to fight this man, and should you win, that his body is kept in stasis for at least 2 lifetimes to pay for his transgression. By then, well, natural life would have taken its course for you and Nero, and the problem of the contract becomes for future generations. You haven't killed him at all, and should he die in the future, well, no one to actually fulfill the contract left.
I don't feel inclined to leave someone who is willing to take someone such as Abe out of the world around for future generations to deal with.
I understand. So it's really about
Oh, okay. So let's actually talk
reading the
brass.
world.
Let's actually talk brass tacks. Are we going to do this? And do we want to do this? Try to do this the legal way, where we ask to duel him and hope he says yes, or do we just go to his house and kill him at night? Or I guess I shouldn't say
Well,
and destroy him at night because
why
he's an
not
undead.
both? We try the legal way. If it does not work out, we still have
If we
a plan
though
B.
we have to keep in mind, if we try the legal way and he says no, he's gonna know that he's in danger. We lose the element of surprise.
Yes, I think we try the legal way. And if that is not an option, then I'll come back later.
Try the hard way.
And I
know where
think
he
that
lives?
if it is an option the legal way, and we do kill him, then we can see in what ways Nero is compelled by his contract.
Well, technically, he's not. You can't kill him because he's a vampire. He's already dead. If he is a vampire, that's a big if. I don't know. I gotta go look at this guy.
And
I have this bag of eyes.
if I said that, I apologize.
Let's see. He is going to fiddle around in her bag and start tuning the bag of eyes. I might actually have use for this now if we're gonna come back to this guy's house after everyone's gone to bed and do something. Well, okay, then let's go do it. I mean, there's time's a wasting. We have stuff to do.
I think the next step is to consult with the Karth family.
Yeah, they might give their blessing just because we helped them out, and that makes things really easy.
Well, I mean, there's always Plan C, which is, do things to him and then run away. But like I said, we should have a plan for that, just in case. And we should make sure if we're going that route, we do it after we're already done with everything we need to do in town.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I hate this place, so I'm happy to leave whenever.
Yeah, this place sucks. It's stinky and sandy. And it's hot.
All right, Brazen. You don't need to be so judgmental. They have their own culture.
Yeah, and it sucks. They throw people in jail over nothing.
That when we get out of the city, we will have a conversation about that. I'm not mad that you got arrested, Brazen. I'm mad that you did not reach out to us to try to break you out.
It's no.
Did you not ever get contacted in school to help another student out of breakouts? Me and Fritz were like one of the top guys at the
They
archives.
took my spell
We
book
brought
away,
people out all
and
the
I don't have
time.
sending prepared. Why would I have sending prepared?
You don't need that. What you can do is, you use your familiar, the old familiar distraction. Using your familiar, you can see out and you can figure out a way. Cause a distraction.
Where is Alcibiades? Yeah.
Exactly. Yours will have Alcibiades.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Clearly, the
Have
Grand
you-
Library does not teach students how to get out of the trouble of the law.
I was.
All right. So let's take a step back here. Have you tried
What?
not getting arrested? Can you?
It is. It is not. It is not a crime to get arrested for stupid laws.
It is indeed a crime to get arrested for stupid laws.
No, it's not.
It
dumb.
is. That's
They're
why you
dumb.
ended
They're
up in jail.
backwards. They're savages. They don't know. They don't know how to live in a civilized society.
Right.
I never said it was civilized. It's still law, though. You ended up in jail. You paid a fine. That
It's
obviously means you broke the law. Lots of things are dumb, Breezy.
Yes, and that's why I chose not to follow it.
Yeah, well, I'm not telling you you're gonna need a new civil lawyer at this point.
Anyways, we should go talk to the. Is she ready to see us or not? I'm getting bored.
Well, one thing we need to consider before we do this and potentially leave town is that we do have the option of slaying the beast for the Karth family or some kind of favor that is on the table.
Perhaps we could.
The Malavidoro is not as simple as killing those undead on the beaches.
It would be a bit of a bigger challenge, yeah. But
Just
it could
They
be a
offered
big
us
enough favor for them to perhaps turn a blind eye to us handling our business.
They
I-
did
I
offer
think-
us a boon for it.
I would point out that stopping the Malavidoro is worth a lot more than just this random vampire's life. I know, no offense, Tomo, but like I understand his death means a lot to you, but like I can't understate how little the reward of asking for slaying the Malavidoro would be is asking for the head of this one guy. Like,
Yes, I was not trying to connect the two, yes.
yeah, the
But
Malavidoro.
if we wanted to get something more from the Karth family before we leave, we could do that.
Yeah, the Malavidoro is just it's not going to be a simple side project. That's going to be something that would require us to train and get ready for, and it would be something that would we would end of campaign level stuff out of character.
I was under the impression that it was a do it now if you want to kind of thing because he's
No,
recently
it's-
resurrected. And
It is a very difficult encounter. I will go ahead and just
Sure,
as
sure.
the GM, going to that, there is a real chance of TPK. So, yes,
But,
you guys
yeah.
could certainly try, and if you pulled it off, big reward. But it is a epic encounter.
Sure.
Gonna fight him again.
That is the
Oh,
impression
boy.
that I was under, that it was something we could take on now, but it would be very difficult.
Indeed.
If it has its old, the old stats I remember, it wouldn't be difficult. We'd be splats on the ground.
Right,
you know.
which is why Eric, ceded the fact that it's recently resurrected, so it's less powerful. He's not trying to give us something that would definitely kill us right now, but something that could potentially kill us right now.
Indeed.
I mean, it definitely would be a pretty nifty stitch on my cap if we put down the Malavadoro. I heard some adventurers did it a few years back, but that's the thing. It always comes back because it's a fear demon, and unless you literally make every single person on Toivoa not afraid, it's always going to come back.
Yeah, it's a good point. Just
But, I mean,
the very fact that we all look at it with so much fear as we do is already signing our death warrants. The
I would
fight with Malavadoro begins in our hearts, not with our swords.
As you say, Breezy, Charles' transgressions against me pale in comparison to what this creature does to the surrounding area. So perhaps if we were to take it out and get whatever reward we need or desire from the Karth family, we could then also at the end say, in the manner of your ways, we would like to challenge Charles as well.
I mean, yeah, I ain't no fancy pants rich person, but if someone destroyed the Malavadoro that was on my doorstep, because she's gonna pull out the map and she's gonna point to the devastation, this enormous area of like wasteland, badlands, and desert. The Malavadoro is the cause of all of this. This is why this whole area is almost uninhabitable. So, yeah, if I was the ruler of one of these cities and someone put it down for me, I would be very grateful. I think they would overlook the loss of one citizen in regards to rewards for that. Yeah, but I'm a normal person, and they're a bunch of weirdo vampire cultists. So who knows who think that touching guards is illegal? So like, who knows what they'll do? She's still mad about that.
Breezy, have you not learned what the word consent means?
Patting someone on the back is not something you require consent for. It's not like I was like touching his face or something weird.
I mean, to some people it absolutely is.
Well, they're dumb, and they should learn better.
Dude, so I hope the High Peak Archives, is better at teaching its students than whatever the Grand Library or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the Grand Library is not what it is chopped up to be. It is a bunch of pretentious nerds. Honestly.
I mean, you're both kind of.
We are intellectuals. We are actual scholars at the archives.
Breezy.
They're just saying that because they haven't won. He's just saying that because he's mad. They've lost every single mage ball.
As it brings up the wizard ball, here it comes. The wizard ball is wizard ball that. I think there's more to life than just wizard ball.
Well, maybe you should get hot. You should raise your rank in the league if you're going to be talking mad shit.
You want to talk about leagues? What about leagues? I'm in a league of my own with education, all right? I have my PhD, all right? Where's your thesis?
That's what all the loser nerds say when they lose mage ball. I would just want like in the background, Deus and Breezy are just still arguing about this while the others continue the conversation.
Every time it just always comes back to Mage Ball.
It's the whole anime people arguing in the background. Just
Yeah.
It's like the LeBron versus Michael. It's like, 5 champions.
Actually, you know what?
So, is anyone wholly opposed to tackling this Malavadoro creature?
I am willing to give it a best shot.
Lumi tells you, I have no problem with that.
But
It will
we
be
definitely
hard.
should try to get some provisions out of them. If we're handling this, get a little bit of prep, and then afterwards we can cash in the bigger favors.
I believe
Put a
we have.
deposit down.
I believe we have a We might already have a little bit of leverage with that.
Let's.
That's when there's going to be a knock at the door.
Thank you, Eric.
Oh wait, is Heroes Feast?
Hello? The little sand-colored tiefling woman's going to... Hello? May I come in?
Sandfling, you're here. Yes, come in. Everyone, shush! Don't talk about our things in front of her.
The regent is ready to see you.
Right.
I
You'll be
can
there.
cast it. Yeah.
You'll be there
Yes.
shortly.
Very well. She's going to close the door. Lumi's going to do a thing. Did you guys let Lumi take the tablets?
Yeah, Lumi should put the tablets
Understood. Cool.
in her storage area just so
Well,
they're
Lumi will
safe.
do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
She goes.
Yeah, Breezy will hand them over after she's finished reading them.
Yeah, she summons Gallifrey and then gives him the necklace and goes into the sanctum and
Awesome.
places the tablet.
As you're in the sanctum, Luminostra,
Oh, put a towel over it so Jadal can't see it.
as you
Sure
come
thing.
into the sanctum, you're going to hear a voice coming from that gemstone in the center of the room. Lumi, is that you?
Yes, it is. And what is this? By the way, Eric,
It's-
can you
This is
announce
Jedial.
whose voice it is? Because you have done this before where it was Ramasters and I thought it was Jedial.
This is absolutely Jedial.
So, yes, it is.
I'm curious about something that your
Walks
friends
towards
are
the-
discussing, and I need very important information.
What is it? He
It-
walks towards the crystal and uncovers the crystal from the cover.
there you are.
Sorry, I forgot to remove this cover. There was an instant that required me to cover it.
I understand. But it's
do?
a matter of very intense curiosity for me. And you'd tell me the truth if you knew it, wouldn't you, Lumi? After all,
Oh,
we have a relationship, don't we?
we do.
Luminostra, if I were on the material plane,
Yes.
should I bet on the High Peak Archives or the Grand Library when it comes to Mage Ball?
She said when it comes to Mage Ball, not when it comes to the debate team.
Statistically speaking, our players have the better stats, all right? You guys just have the bigger audience.
You're
and the
not
greater-
here.
You just a little Deus appears on one shoulder and a little Breezy
An
appears on
alternate
the other shoulder.
timeline Deus speaks in. We have the better stats, all right?
For the record, Luminostra, we have established in the
Yeah.
past that Jedial likes gambling. And
does like gambling.
this is a curiosity for Jedial.
The Lumi would say, well, I believe the High Peak's far more secretive than the Grand Library. I would have thought that if I were a betting person, they have likely much harder, the Grand Library has likely much harder time trying to scry on their opposition and learn what they're doing and their training regimen than the High Peak would. So, take that as you will.
But if I were to give you a wager to place on one or the other, who would you place it on?
Who would I place it on?
Who do you think would win?
Lomi doesn't know enough about the Mage Ball and the teams and everything else.
No,
And she'll
but
be
you've
honest.
heard enough arguments from Deuce and Breezy to at least get a guess. Which one would you choose?
She would say they're likely to be very close. But I still think the High Peak Archive would come on top.
Very well. Thank you. It's been pleasant to see you.
As always.
Just in the top left corner of Lumi's screen, it just says Breezy will remember that.
Yeah.
She wasn't there, but she'll remember it.
All right.
Just like the RPG.
Oh man. All right. So, as you place the tablets of Aslan here, after having covered them up, because you covered them up prior to Janile seeing them, correct? That was your intent?
Really asked it to be covered,
Did
but
you?
you would have heard. Pardon? Did I? Would Lumiere done it? She brought the tablets with whatever cover that the Breezy gave her, but
Okay.
she will take the tablets to the second floor of the sanctum
Okay.
and place them there.
All right.
Whether she covers it, she will cover it because she knows that certain people can use clairvoyance in the sanctum, so she keeps them covered.
Very well. Cool. All right. Anything else you want to do in the sanctum?
She will just place some items and things she's carrying.
Very well.
But other than that, she will leave very shortly.
Cool. I just wanted to check mark that Jedial is curious and a gambler.
Indeed.
All right. So we return to the rest of the party, who continues their argument and then has decided to go meet with the Lady Leora, the regent.
Lady Leora, the regent, yes.
All right, cool. So as you guys are about to leave, the sand-colored tiefling that was outside has been replaced by a gray tiefling. He's a little bit waifish and friendly, but a bit shy.
Griefling.
No, a gelfling. Anyway, as you guys... Sorry, I had to. As you guys make your way towards the throne room, the regent is there, and Ricard von Karth is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, I didn't think he would be there.
Is there something I can help you with? You asked to see me.
We did. She looks at the rest of the team. You guys want to say anything to the regent?
If we were to destroy, or not destroy, if we were to temporarily seal the Malevadoro, like what happened last time, what would the considerations be from you?
You would have the favor of Karth. We would dub you Knights of Karth. You would be welcome here and could use this as a home.
Yeah.
There's, of course, financial and equipment rewards. Don't view us as ungrateful.
We understand. We're considering taking on that task, but there was something there we were thinking. Well, firstly, I believe we have something of yours that we kept safe out of any prying eyes and grubby hands.
Oh.
Lumi picks up the bag, and she produces the bag, the pouch that she has where the crystal is inside. We didn't allow any mortal hands to touch this item. It has been unsold by anyone else, so it is here. We found it in the beach. We thought that we should keep it safe for you and deliver in person.
Okay. Are you going to give it to her?
Oh, you're giving her the nose rock. Okay.
Yeah. I assume this was the reason why you sent us to the beach.
Interesting. Thank you. And she's going to stand and come forward to accept it.
I would hope that, our excellent job, this could provide us a small additional favor from what we've done for Karth and...
Of course.
Your king.
Karth thanks you. Allow us to provide you with some resources. And...
So, Lumi... Yeah, go on.
And she's going to gesture to one of the servants who's going to come over and bring her a official document. And she's going to take a quill and begin writing on this official document. and continues, and then she will finish here. This is a voucher good for 12,000 gold at the Armor Farmer Con. And I will type that in chat because it is a mouthful.
I remember this place.
Con, whatever.
The Omni, let me make sure I get this right. Omni Pharmacon. There you go.
Okay. Well, that's very gracious of you, your regent. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for serving Karth.
She nods.
Is there anything else that I can assist you with?
Lumi defers to the others.
You have a bowl around here?
A bowl?
A bowl.
She points to a small bowl, and the servant goes, picks it up, and brings it to you.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. How much would you say this is worth, approximately?
Your estimate on it, Breezy, a good 5 silver pieces.
Okay, so I need at least 999 gold worth of gems on this. Okay, I got those. Thank you.
Okay.
Rest assured, this will be very useful in defeating the Malvadoro for now.
Are you attempting to take it on?
No, we're going to attempt to kill it.
I wish you the best. Please be cautious, for it knows your fears. It will use them to inflict terror on you, not just the frightened state.
Yeah. Out of character, does that mean we're each going to have like our own little scene in our heads of our greatest fears?
Out of character, if you didn't go back and watch the original fight with Malvadoro, I mess with your character's fears throughout the entire time, and we're going to manipulate you guys badly. This is going to be both a player and character fears exploitation based off of the fact that I know you guys fairly well.
I don't think I've ever talking about the thing that always makes me like I can't handle in real life. I don't think I've ever spoken about it.
I don't think so, but I have ideas of which buttons I can push. So, if there's a button you guys don't want me to push, please let me know.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
I'm very curious.
There's something. Yeah. I just can't. I can't do it. There's just one thing that just Ugh. But
quesadillas.
Anyway. What? No, those are delicious. Those are love. Those are warmth.
If you guys don't want me to push a button, please let me know a fear that I should not touch, because I want to make sure that I don't cause it to be uncomfortable for anyone. It's intended to be fun. But if you have a fear that we can play on, I'm going to try to do so.
Yeah. I'll message it to you later. Cool. But
all good.
Yeah, Breezy's just going to be. I mean, hopefully, it only resurrected recently, right? Because I know it was slain. I had heard about the repercussions of it being slain.
It is not as powerful as it once was. That is for certain.
So it's better to nip this in the bud before it gets huge again, right?
Oh, it is still large, but not near as powerful as it had been.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
GM translation, I've lowered its level.
Well, yeah, because it hasn't had time to eat as many people's fears. Okay. All right. Well, no, that's basically all I can do right now. Does anyone else have anything for the nice Masaba priestess lady?
I mean, just killed things. I didn't grab anything, so No, I'm good.
Not at this time.
Oh, well, here's a good question. Do you know where it is right now, or roughly where it is?
usually in its lair at the end of the Phantom Run. Even approaching it is dangerous, so be cautious and be prepared for trouble.
All right. Can you point this out? Point that out to us on the map?
Of course. Gladly going to point that out to you guys. So, the Phantom Run is near Karth. It's about a 3-day journey to the mouth of the river here. This is the Phantom Run right here. This river is.
So he's right here.
Here at the headwaters. Yep.
Oh, so it's upstream. Damn. Okay.
Yep.
Good
Who wants to
times.
paddle? We have a boat. Who wants to paddle up? Got it.
Out of character, Tom, I think we are deciding to do Malevadora, so if you want to speak
Yeah.
about Charles, you can. Do you want to speak about Charles right now?
I think that's something we can tack on after we defeat Malavadora.
Yeah, after they already owe us. Yeah.
After you're yeah, we just saved your asses, so let us kill this one loser.
All right.
All right.
Ready to
Let's
depart?
go. Yeah, let's go do this.
I guess so. Joe is like sitting here being like, oh boy. Jimmy's like, yeah, let's just go.
Just remember,
Yeah, this
guys.
is a big challenge, but I'm up to it.
Yeah, just remember, guys. This is what I did when I got my heart attack.
Yes, actually,
You said this was
Poor Nero. He's like,
12,000
oh damn.
12,000 gold.
All right.
Wow.
Lumi's got the
gold
contract,
voucher,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. She has the voucher.
Okay, Lumi, you've got the
Dude, there's so
voucher.
much GameStop credit. We're set.
Cool.
Eric literally had his heart attack while we were fighting this creature.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like I lead into the terrors.
Jesus.
And I'm going into this, I'm thinking to myself, man, I remember when we did this before, I was an OP cleric.
All right. Well, as you guys go to the Omni Pharmacon, understood.
Mama.
Cool. The Omni Pharmacon, as you guys head out into town. No. Bam.
Phenomena.
All right. So, as you guys head into town, you're going to the Omni Pharmacon.
Yeah.
All right.
Phenomenon.
As you arrive, there is a line. And it's a fairly long line. There's a good 50 to 60 people waiting to get in.
Breezy will tap on the shoulder of the person in front of her and just be like, "So, what kind of stuff do they sell here?"
The Knoll turns to look at you. Hi. And they sell
No, don't-
potions and magic items.
Can you face away from me while you talk to me, please? Thank you.
His breath reeks of meat and garlic and onions. It is the worst breath you've ever smelled. I think you smelled some pretty bad breath from that professor that one time.
Do I have? Oh, I don't have banishment prepared. It's not. You know, I'm just gonna look at Dace. You know, if you banish him, that means he left line. He'll come back in a minute, but he'll have to be. Well, no, then he'll be behind us.
You want me to use 4th level magic on an old for 1 minute? For like 1 minute? He'll know it was us.
Yeah, but I don't like him.
Yeah, just hold on. Just make sure I don't get shoved over. And as an action, he'll bamf Fritz out, and he'll connect through Fritz, and then see through his eyes. And he's gonna send Fritz to try to sneak through the line to see what the cause of the line is, what the holdup is.
Oh, as Fritz moves forward, the Knoll's going to see it. Hey, no cutting! And he's going to reach down to try to grab Fritz.
Oh, defensive others. We could use lethal force. Sorry.
Oh my
Let me
god.
pull up a Knoll. All right, here we go. Knoll. Athletics check to grab Fritz. Give Fritz being a
Wow.
6.
Strength.
Acrobatics or athletics? Yep. Strength or dex.
Oh, acrobatics. We'll do acrobatics then, because he has a +3 to dex.
All right. Fritz makes it
It's
to
an
the
11.
front of the line past this knoll as the others don't really care. As he makes it to the front of the line, he's going to disappear.
Deus, because he's his familiar, Deus is gonna be able to see through Fritz's eyes.
Nope.
So Fritz is looking
No,
around.
Fritz
scanning.
has
Disappear
poofed
as
out of
much-
existence.
Oh, he poofs. Oh, I thought you just meant like
He was not killed. He simply does not exist.
Anti-magic
Oh.
field.
Yeah, there's likely an anti-magic field around the straw to protect itself, or
I hate those
from
things.
intruders.
They
Perhaps a warding field.
always make me feel so tingly going in them.
He will stand up and dust himself off. Fantastic.
So they have potions and magic items. Okay.
He will stand up and summon just Fritz back and just have him chilling on his shoulder. He'll make a mental note of where he vanished.
Okay. Cool. So did you resummon him or not? Just checking.
Potion.
Not yet?
Does he? If he dies, if he did die, then I have to fully recast the spell. But if he didn't die, I can use an action to bring him back.
Okay. He reappears on your shoulder.
Okay. And then we I guess we'll just wait in line.
Da, 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 da.
Elmo gets in line.
Okay.
Come sail away.
Oh.
Come sail
As you
away.
guys eventually make your way into the Omnipharmacon, you'll
Come
find
sail
that
away.
Fritz disappears once again. Just poof, off your shoulder. Gone.
Mm.
Deus,
I don't like the way this feels.
you'll also feel all magic fade off of you.
Mm.
As
Yeah,
you
it's not my favorite feeling.
come into the building, you see that there are 4 beholders with their tentacle eyes stripped off in cages in the 4 corners of this structure, facing downwards in overlapping cones of anti-magic.
Jesus. So all we have to do is throw some towels over their cages.
The beholders are watching everything.
See, now you are starting to think in the ways of escaping.
This is. I do not like this.
You guys have no access to magic items as far as their function while you're in here.
Wait a minute. Yeah. How is Breezy with her? Are you okay?
Condition.
Your
She's well.
condition,
Yeah. Her
house magic kills you.
her shirt. Yeah. Well, I don't think it's gonna kill her instantly, but her shirt's not working, so she's immediately starting to sweat. Because I'm assuming it's kind of hot in here.
Right? And you're going to feel very hot immediately, and you're going to forget why you came in here.
Pardon?
Breezy will forget. The rest of you know.
Yeah, she's just kind of staring around, like vacant-eyed.
But
She's kind of like she's not as normally talkative as she is. She's just kind of like, yeah, it's just blah. It's good.
all right. So the
I
entire
think
time
she's
that you guys are
looking
here, Breezy
dumb.
will be uncomfortable. As you guys are escorted to a line, you are taken up to a counter where there is a small cage, and behind it there is a teller. What do you want? The knoll is next to you guys at the next stall.
Lumi will produce the letter.
Ah!
And
Friends of the Von Karths. Figures. Then people never wanting to pay. Alright, well, all hail Lord Karth and his regent who rules supremely. How may we be of assistance?
What do you guys need? Should Lumi ask?
What are we doing?
All right. Without going into this, you guys have 12,000 gold to spend at the Omnipharmacon.
Yes. So
It's only
everybody
good
can-
here, though.
2,000 gold each.
Yeah, we'll need
You
potions.
guys okay
I
with
have
that?
0 potions. But Breezy's too stupid to ask for them right now. So, what?
Just tell us what you need, Breezy. We'd have discussed this in a way here, so we can, just get the potions you need.
Uh,
2,000 gold, everybody.
She just kind of like her forehead smacks down on the counter, and she's just kind of like just looking straight down.
Our girl,
She's drooling a
here.
little.
And she's going to slide a small peppermint under the counter.
I mean, like Breezy's drooling a little bit, so she's not acting normal.
Jimmy is so happy right now.
Brizzy, he's gonna like snap in front of her. Brizzy, hello.
Huh?
No, don't ruin this for me, Deuce.
Well, I need to look. I'm just gonna give her simple tasks. Brizzy, you need to get healing potions. Strong healing potions for yourself.
Oh.
You're all out, remember? We have to get potions for you. Go get your favorite flavor. You know. You look like pointer in the direction. You'll point at his like healing potions. You know, the strong stuff. Those are the ones you want.
All right. So we can gloss over the actual purchasing process here.
Yeah, she's just
Essentially, you guys can just order whatever goods you want here. Do you guys want to order
there's
potions?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get a. I don't. What are I don't even know the prices of potions.
Regular potions of healing are 50 gold. You can buy 40
Well,
of
yeah,
them.
but I think we need something a little more potent. What are superiors costs?
Superior potions of superior are going to be
450.
450.
And then what are supremes?
Supremes.
1350.
Yep.
They have Supremes.
Yes, they have supreme potions of healing.
Do they have potions of heroism?
They have potions
Yep.
of heroism.
Potions of
Yep.
heroism.
Lots of them.
Unstable healing potion.
They would have potions of unstable healing, yes. And those are going to cost 2,000 each.
What about the heroism? What is the price on
Oh,
those?
Heroism.
Let me look. I have the book.
Only
on
180.
here.
Yes.
180. Yeah, those are amazing. I have a question. So is it just do they have any hammers for sale? I haven't gone hammer shopping in a little while.
Yes, they have some hammers for sale, yes.
Are we just looking at like most random things from the same magical items?
Yeah,
For
same
sale,
magic
yeah.
items is where
Okay.
we're pretty much at. And they're going to have not legendary hammers here.
I was just curious.
Yep.
I haven't actually
Oh,
looked into any, but I was like,
Of course.
Jimmy likes hammers and hasn't actually looked into any in a while, so it was like, I feel like it's about time to look into a hammer.
All right, so unstable healing potions are going to be 2,000. Potion of supreme healing are 1,350. Potion of heroism is the 180. And just for the
1350.
record, because I want to be transparent before we get there, Malavidoro does not require you guys to be frightened for his effects to function.
Yeah, that's terror or something. Yeah.
Yeah. We go beyond
Um,
frightened condition.
That don't mean we can't boost our saving throws.
That's valid. But I just want
13
you guys to not show up and be like, "Oh, we got immune to frightened," and
Yeah, otherwise it'd be too easy. Yeah. It's like,
Exactly.
oh, the fear demon just. Well, you know what else we could do? We could lobotomize ourselves before we fight him, so we
that's
don't feel
perfectly
anything.
fine.
I can't actually. How are you gonna lobotomize a warforged?
You put a magnet on his forehead.
You can just cast mind blank on yourself. Not even a wish can stop mind blank.
I will get the same thing Davis is getting. But
Okay.
Breezy's still like standing there drooling, staring off into space. And after like 2 minutes after Deus had said like something about potions, she says, "Potion, noun, potion, plural noun, potions, a liquid with healing, magical, or poisonous properties." And then she stops again.
Cool. Deus, you're going to leave 20 gold left on the voucher outside of your purchases.
I will get the same thing. I'm assuming Deus is getting me the exact same thing.
Yeah, he'll look over at Brazy and be like, make it 2, please.
She's
Make it double."
heat throttling.
She's,
Alright.
Thermal throttling.
They've left
Yeah,
40
rough morning.
gold left on
Rough
the
morning.
voucher.
Someone will do
what's
the same
the-
thing from the voucher.
Okay,
Let's
there's
see,
60
138.
gold left on the voucher.
Nero's
So
gonna
have
do
you
one
spent
supreme.
12,000 gold already?
Go ahead, Nero.
No, we're just spending our 2,000 each.
There's 60 extra so far.
Nero is doing 1 supreme and 3 heroisms, leaving 110.
Okay, so that would be 170 left on the voucher for the last 2 people to purchase. If you guys want to go above your 2,000, there's 170 on top.
Heroism.
Jimmerly?
Hero.
Lumi?
Hero.
I'm perusing a little bit here, and then
Okay.
I will get my potions in. The D&D Beyond search is not the greatest thing in the world.
It is not.
No, it's sadly not very fast.
No, it's just like you can search up like the word hammer, for instance, and it won't even show like everything that's a hammer
Right.
at all.
No, it won't.
I'm
but they have
also
a-
perusing the potions right now, and I would like to put up for consideration potions of vitality. They're a little bit pricey, but they give you regain maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend for 24 hours.
So there's a
Really good with Wither and Bloom.
Yeah, really good. I was about to say, yeah, with certain combos, that could be pretty good.
definitely a
think,
combo with unstable healing potion because you use hit
no.
dice for those too.
How to make
Yeah.
potion.
Yeah, we'll just skip
yeah, that
skip
is actually really good.
we will
Nice.
just skip potions. Let me get my
That'd be good
calculator
for
out.
yeah for one of the
Nice
frontliners.
honeycomb. And a pinch of medicinal tincture with the eye of a newt and the tongue of a bat, mixed thoroughly. Stir counterclockwise for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You could just ignore her. She's just being weird.
Weirder than normal. Yep.
Weirder than normal.
Yeah, she just got on her school break, so she's still kind of reciting what she was just learning. Okay, let's.
I'm almost so worried about her right now, but I'm also trying so hard to figure out what the hell I'm buying here.
I've got her. I'm gonna keep her in the corner. I'm gonna keep her by the
Thank you, Davis.
checkout.
She's also like sweating bullets, by the way. Like sweat is starting to pour down her. She looks like she's run a marathon.
Much longer,
Well,
she's
yeah,
going to
I'm
gain a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, I was about to say you have to roll a con save, right, for
Yep.
heat exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's boop. I don't know if that's good enough
Yeah, you're okay for now.
for now until I have to re-roll.
Right? What's the worst that
Can
can happen?
I use prestidigitation on like the back of her armor? Because I can use prestidigitation to chill non-living material.
No, it's the anti-magic field.
You can't do it because of the anti-magic field.
forgetting. I'm in a magic store. And there's an anti-magic field.
I'm stealing 40 of the unspent gold.
Okay. You said 40 of the unspent gold? Understood. What'd you
Yeah.
get?
2 potions of growth, 1 potion of vitality, and 3 potions of heroism.
Understood.
I need to actually like plan out anything that's actual inventory wise outside of my original planning requires a lot of searching and everything else. So like now is not the time.
Understood.
Mary, did you see my message in chat?
Yes, they do. Would you like to purchase one?
Considering, yeah.
Okay. It is 16,000 gold.
I know.
Ocean of heroism.
16,000 gold. Woo!
Someone's got
Indeed,
money. Yep.
I mean, I
That'll be all
almost
my
have that.
money.
I almost have that
Yeah.
much, but
I was thinking of getting a Cuba Force.
those are fun. All my money is going towards the last item in Jimmy's pre-build.
Yeah, Lumi's pre-build. She needs the obviously she needs to make the robes, but she wants a jester's mask and some other items. But
Robes are the last thing for Jimmy. Then he's officially done item-wise, and I don't know what else to spend his gold on besides potions and managing attunements.
yeah, I don't have anything to spend this money on, and I would like to get the cube, but it feels like I need the money for somewhere else, really, for something else. To be honest,
Okay.
is it possible to exchange the money to get gems instead?
It's a voucher. They're not going to sell you the voucher for currency. No.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's fine, but she could get an item worth 2,000 and sell it at a loss, I suppose.
It's up to you. What would you buy?
Yeah. Thinking. I'll get something out of the Tomo, do you require anything else? You might as well use
Considering
my
some
heart.
potions.
Use my half, John. Use my share, Tomo. I don't need
Okay.
anything.
Someone will do the same thing again.
Okay.
One supreme, one superior, one heroism
Very well.
for 1960.
Cool.
All right. I suppose we're done here.
All right.
I've still got some other things I want to get.
Oh, you
What
did?
else?
Okay.
It's gonna be all this stuff. I'll put it in chat. Another potion of supreme, a potion of vitality, 2 heroisms, necklace of fireballs times 3, 2 potions of growth.
Very well. Yeah, they don't have everything, but they've got a lot.
Yeah, I will remember to come back here for the cube in the future.
The Omnifumamom. Fumamom.
The Omnipharmacon. Yep.
The Pharmanama Nama.
Right? Mm-hmm.
That's breezy. Uh-huh.
All right. So, ready to depart? Or was there
Yeah.
something else, Jomo?
No, is there something
That
else?
was it.
Don't die, please.
Let's-
That's my job. Please don't.
We depart, Eric.
All right, cool. So, as you guys leave, Fritz reappears on your shoulder. His presence is only suppressed by the anti-magic field. Breezy, as you come out, your memories return. You were not dispelled. It was only suppressed.
Well, yeah, she starts. Her shirt turns back on, and
Breezy,
Like she
you need to go to Omnipharmacon to get your potions and stuff. You have no memory of what happened while you were inside.
it's thermal throttling, man. It's you gotta cool your computers, man. Like otherwise, bad things can happen. She's gonna blink.
You see that Null walking away with an armful of goods.
She's gonna look back. She's gonna look at all the potions we have.
Party
How did that
has
happen?
their bags full.
Ugh. There was an anti-magic field in there, wasn't there?
Yep, there sure was. That was making me weirdly shivery.
I don't like this place. Let's get out of here. Karth sucks.
You have made that quite clear, yeah. I believe we should be prepping ourselves. As we walk, Darius will cast Gift of Alacrity on himself and Tomo.
Okay.
It's too bad they didn't have a sunhammer in there. That would have been really useful right
Guys, we have a 3-day ride before we reach.
It's a 3-day ride. It's a 3-day walk just to get to the river, and then we gotta walk all the way up the river.
Don't start spending your resources now, unless you.
These are just first level spells. You never know when something's going to come at us.
Okay.
Well, are we gonna walk there, or are we gonna try to take the boat upstream?
That's when Deuce gets an alarm in his mind.
Ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding.
Ah, scheiße.
There you go. That's the alarm.
I believe we have some visitors at the boat.
Well, let's go there then.
It's Karth law. They're touching property that isn't theirs, unless it's the government.
Oh yeah, maybe they should get thrown in jail for a whole night and pay 3 gold.
All right, let's not get radical here, Breezy. And he's going to start going towards the boat.
Cool. As you guys head to the boat, it takes you guys the better part of 20 minutes to get there. And when you arrive, there's a small crowd off to the side, a good 100 feet away from the boat, looking at it. And between them and the boat lie 3 dead people.
Yeah, they shouldn't be walking.
Oh, scheiße.
I didn't do it.
You're going to be stopped by some of the people. Don't go up there. Those people died getting close to that boat.
What? What do we mean?
I'm gonna look at Deus and Lumi. Did any of you cast a lethal trap on the boat?
Yes.
I only cast alarm. I cast alarm.
Lumi's like, yes.
Yes.
What did you cast, Lumi?
What?
What is dead on the floor, Eric?
You see 3 humanoid figures laying dead on the beach.
What kind of figures? She will walk towards.
You're going to walk close to them. One of the
And I would
guys
say-
reaches out. Stop, you're going to die. Don't go up there.
I can let her die. It's all right.
It will be fine.
What?
All right.
Lumi,
She walks
seriously, what
towards
did you
them.
cast?
She grabs the. She looks at the bodies. Who are they?
Okay, as you turn them
What
over,
are they?
these appear to be humans, but with sunken eyes and withered skin. There are burns all over them.
Are they
Oh, that's
humans?
right.
Are they undead? Are they undead? Are they fiend? Are they celestials? Are they fae?
Can I get an insight check, please?
I will do an insight check.
That's right. She cast Hallow on the boat.
Okay. These were undead.
Well, that's not.
Well, they're undead. She leaves the bodies on the ground and walks towards the boat
Okay.
to see if they touched anything, really.
Nope, never made it.
She just shouts back to the guys, the boat is fine. I couldn't say the same about them. And she walks towards the bodies and drags them up the beach towards the
Yeah, it's not Hallow. She cast Forbidden.
She
That's
cast
right.
Forbidden, it's not Hollow.
Yeah, so she presumably she cast it like just on the boat and not like the whole dock or something.
Exactly, yeah. She only cast it on the boat. She
That's
wouldn't
what
have
she said
casted
was just the boat and the surrounding area is what I heard. So just that small area. So they're a good 20 feet away from the boat when they died.
it.
But yeah, no, they never made it. They got torched by radiant energy.
They got. Loomis mentions like a few undead, 3 undead creatures try to approach the boat, and well,
Were they just like walking along the beach? Were they just like holding hands and having like a romantic stroll when they just got fried, or were they trying to get on the boat?
Lumi, they have crowbars and a large empty
Okay.
sack.
Okay.
yeah,
Are they wearing striped shirts and a burglar mask too?
Yeah,
Big,
they got the
broad brimmed hat, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're all buck-toothed.
All right. Well.
Yeah, Lumi brings them out of the zone from Forbiddance and kind of drops them in the sand, telling the others.
Oh, hey. Free crowbar.
Just points at them and said, "They should be fine. I mean, not fine. They're dead. They weren't dead. Now they're actually dead.
Breezy will pick up the
They shouldn't
crowbar.
try
one of the
to.
crowbars.
She looks at she kicks the crowbar on the side. Try to take other people's property.
As you kick a crowbar, understood. I just need a D20 just because I want to see if you get the nat 1. Just because I want to see. Just a D20.
That's fine. No
Okay.
worries.
Did you stub your toe on a crowbar? No. All right, you're good. Cool.
She just kind of put her feet under the crowbar
Sure.
and kind of
Kicked
chucked
it
it
off
to the side.
Sure. He goes skittering off into the sand.
Well, let's go. We have to sail west, and then we have to go up the river.
Can I get intimidation checks from the rest of the party, like everybody? Because you guys are just walking up to a, quote, cursed, or unquote, cursed boat that has killed people.
I mean, Jimmy's also made of metal and doesn't really look like people.
Right?
But, you know.
Yeah. Y'all aren't all that scary, but the fact that you're approaching this cursed boat is impressive to the onlookers. Deus does look very swag. He's got the swagger going on.
I love it. You know, honestly, Deus isn't really trying to intimidate people. He's like, oh, they're okay. Okay, yeah, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. You know, security features these days are insane. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Yep, sorry.
Very good. Cool. And you guys can get aboard your boat. Ready to depart?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, are you guys taking off or are you traveling by water?
I think traveling by water, because we have to go west, hugging the coast until we get to that river.
Very well.
Now, did we find out what's in that river? I heard it was dangerous as well.
Is it?
I
We
would
haven't heard
say,
anything.
I would say we don't travel in water the whole way, just enough to get away from the
yeah,
docks.
river
and out of-
till we're out
yeah.
of view shot and
Yeah.
get her out.
Cool. Couple miles. Got it.
Can you, can you cast hallucinatory terrain on a boat, turn it into a cloud, and so that we can fly out of here?
Yeah, I could certainly try. Can hallucinatory terrain be centered on a moving location?
I think we already had this discussion.
Yeah. you
We
can.
did. Well, that's a disappointment.
Hallucinatory terrain. I'll pull it up just to double check because it's been a long time since we asked. So, yeah, the terrain in a 150-foot cube. So he could create a cloud, but it's not going to follow with you.
That's fine.
All right.
Let's continue. We would just we sailed in shallow waters, so we're not to take this boat that's not really seaworthy into deeper waters.
Cool. Well, as you guys go on, you will make your way westwards along the coast of Karth. As you do so, it's dismal. The place is not pleasant whatsoever as you guys go sailing along.
Come sail away. Come sail away. No, Jimmy, that's the wrong sailing song.
Scroll. I don't have silence. I was gonna silence myself. So
Why silence yourself, Jimmy? Silence. Well,
I silence myself, then Breezy can't get near me no matter where I go because it'll follow me around.
Good
But
point.
I don't actually have the spell, unfortunately.
The boat's only like 30 feet long. I'm pretty sure if you cast silence anywhere on the boat, it's going to cover almost all of the boat.
If only I could be so lucky. Jimmy's gonna go below deck and he's gonna cast Invoke the Amaranth.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my 2d20. Ooh, a 12 and a 19.
Nice.
I think I will take the 12 as a saving throw. And
So, about to say, if you took that 19 and gave it to Nero as an attack, would that be a crit?
if you crit a 19 or 20, yes. Do you crit a 19 or 20, Nero?
He does, yeah.
I'll take the other one as an attack then, yeah. All right, that works out well. So save and an attack.
So, as you guys make your way westwards along the coast, it's going to take you guys a couple days to get to the mouth of the Phantom Run. What would you guys do during this journey? Or do we want to montage it?
We can montage it, but Lumi is going to do 2 rolls to learn the patterns of the robe of the Archmage.
Okay.
I thought of doing the same thing that we did with the other magical items.
That's
She's
fine.
studying the patterns and everything else. So
Jimmy's gonna read his Karth law book, and I'm gonna take that as a skill,
Okay.
just for funsies. Do we get our ability modifier for that? That'll just do straight D20.
Just to 20, yeah.
My 2 die 20. It's thinking. Rolling the dice. How long are you gonna roll the dice for, buddy? There we go. So I got 18 out of 70. Huh. That's an interesting law. Breezy could have got a lot worse.
Which law was that?
That was the law about touching and assault.
Understood.
That's what he's kind of going over now. It's like, oh, 3 gold? That's actually not bad. Breezy's lucky she didn't lose a hand.
They could have tried.
All right.
Breezy's
On
lucky
one of the
she didn't-
days, Deus would offer to do a legend lore and anything we want to look into.
Ooh.
Let's see. No. I mean, you could do the Malavadoro, see if there's any legends, if it has any weaknesses, but that might just like fry your brain with fear or something crazy.
Well, it has already been fried by the timelines. I do not think it really could get much worse than the voices.
And yeah, actually, honestly, he'll do a legend lore on Malavadoro.
All right. Legend lore on Malavadoro. Awesome. As you cast the spell, Strom, you're going to feel a presence in your mind. And it courses there for a moment, and then you'll feel a pressure. It begins to press against your mind. I need a wisdom saving throw, please. You're shooting for a 20.
You are within range. Well, you're probably within range of Jimmy.
Yeah, you're on the
Can't
boat.
say for sure you are.
Cool. Awesome.
Didn't even need me.
Pretty good.
So with a 22, you will resist the level of exhaustion for even considering trying this. Malavadoro, the Beastie, the terror of Corlin, is a being of nightmares and dreams. It manifests through terrors and fears, cautions and worries. The greater the concern, the greater its power. It collects these things, forms its physical being based off of them, and it consumes them. It is known to be in a cave at the end of the Phantom Run, which is typically guarded by various sand dragons and pygmy death knights.
What?
You asked me for the lore, I give you the lore. I got one job on this ship: present challenges. And I'm not the one who created this lore. I just have to stick to it because when you guys create content, we go with it.
This is where I'm gonna miss being a high-powered cleric.
The Pygmy Death Knights travel the Phantom Run aboard ships that are laden with undead slaves. The failed souls who tried to travel the area and died of fright. These pygmies are vicious, very swift, and attack all who approach Malvadoro's lair. As far as Malvadoro itself, it is a being of claws, fangs, teeth, and tails. The worst thing that you can imagine is what it becomes when you see it. It manifests powers that prey on your individual fears of failure, of fame, of being known, etc. Whatever the thing is that you worry about the most, the thing that you would never want anyone to know about, is the thing that it uses as it reads your mind and emotions and exploits them for its own benefit. It consumes them, and the more terrified you are, the more powerful it gets. As people approach the lair, that terror can manifest in their dreams during their rests, causing them to be exhausted and gain no benefit from the rests. An aura of the dream spell surrounds the lair. Being cautious and prepared prior to approaching is important. It is said that Malvadoro once left the lair and ravaged Toivoa. This happened approximately 40 years ago. It last was seen in the village of Briar Glen, where it killed many of the people in town before being driven away by a brave child who feared nothing. It wasn't slain, it was just simply forced to retreat. Several years ago, 3 to be exact, Malvadoro was slain by a conglomeration of tabaxi and elves. They fought hard and managed to defeat it in spite of its powerful strength and nature. These individuals eventually returned to what was once South Cove and thought that they had succeeded in the end, only for Malvadoro to be resurrected due to the terrors that lie in the wastelands. That's what you've got from your legend lore.
Holy scheisse. We are fucked. Ale turned to his group.
What?
I'm just
What
gonna
do you
snap
mean,
back into it.
What is the problem? is
Kind of refocus. So it's a being, like many legends, rumors suggest, it is a being that feeds off of an individual's fears, and it uses those to its own advantage. Its physical form, though, is still quite dangerous. Fangs, claws, sharp, dagger-like features. Surrounding its lair, there is a large, very large dream spell like aura. Those who are not prepared often lose their wits about them and fall prey to it.
Let's not worry about that
as
one.
we are close by, we need to be prepared and be ready for a serious fight.
Well, the preparation begins now. Don't look at this creature as anything else, anything other than a little plushie that we have to deal with. Not give him power. These are parasites. They're worse than the gods. feeding on people's emotions. Pathetic creature.
Deuce, I'm going to show you an image because this is fun.
Oh, a doff. Okay.
You want me to share with everybody?
Oh yeah, by all means, please.
I'm pretty sure I know the image you're gonna post. Yep.
It would look nice as a plushie.
It would look nice as a plushie.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He is kind of cute.
Yeah.
For the
It
record,
is
this
kind
is actually on my business credit card. I get such great
Yeah.
looks when I go to any store.
What? That's actually a good question. What would she be? Because she has, there's a couple things. There's several things she's afraid of. Some more physical, some more like spiritual.
Lumi, yeah. It's like, this is just a parasite of emotion, nothing else. The more these people fear it, the more it feeds and keeps coming back. In all essence, really, it is. It's like useless to go and kill it, in all honesty, because it's just going to come back in a few years, because there's people will keep it fearing it, and that's why I tried to explain to Von Kaufs that really the fight begins in their people's hearts, nor with their swords.
Well, I mean, like I said, unless you lobotomize all of Toivo, it's not going to do anything. But the
No,
point is,
they just start believing what these creatures actually are. Would you like to know how the gods look like when people start believing in them? Lumi casts a silent image and shows you a picture of the astral plane with a carcass, a stone carcass of a god she's seen before during her journey.
it ain't as simple as just just don't be afraid. It ain't that simple. If it was that simple, people would have done it already. It's like saying, just don't breathe. It's just that's part of being a living person.
I think Lumi means to plant the seed.
Exactly.
And anyways, what we're doing here, it's like pulling weeds. Yeah, they'll come back, but you want to do it before they get too big.
Passing on
And
the
also-
story, teaching everyone that it is nothing but a harmless creature that is here to bring presents once a year. Change what people think of it so that their belief, their feelings will. This Malvadoras and the gods are more slaves to human to the more emotions of mortals than we think we are slaves to them. Their entire existence and belief and shape is predicated on what people believe about them. They're the ones who need us.
I don't. That's all well and good, but when he's standing over you, ripping your guts out with his claws, I don't think he's gonna
be doing that. We will kill him. We will send him back.
When I say you, I mean like metaphorically. If I was just some like commoner and he just showed up, like, what am I gonna do? Use my
Didn't you read? It's like
my
did explain the child that sent Malvadoro away?
Commoner stats. What?
Did Deus, out of character, did you explain about the story about the child? Deus, you're muted.
You probably would have brought up some of the rumors, and you would have brought up the fact that you can't exactly take everything as fact from the legend lore, but what similarities he knows from the legend lore and from descriptions.
So a child defeated Malvadoro then. A child without fear in their hearts. Imagine. Lumi dislikes
it. To be honest,
she doesn't like the gods or creatures that feed on emotions. She thinks them. She says, "I think these creatures are just parasites. They're weak."
You know what? You. Hopefully, it's as easy as you say it is.
Sounds like Lumi might meet this child without fear in their heart.
She laughs a bit, but
Let's see what spells. Need to prepare for this.
We should
Yeah.
prepare.
Yeah. Probably
You
not going
said
to.
a dream spell. You said.
Yeah, around the layer. So perhaps once we
Any
are
other
getting closer,
creature?
those of us who have means to fortify our wits or personal capabilities should prepare before we enter the layer.
I'm just curious how that's going to work against someone like me because I don't sleep. I can't sleep.
That might come
I
to
don't-
your.
And I don't dream.
We will see.
Yeah, that doesn't mean people can't shove dreams into my head. It's happened before. Lumi.
You don't remember that, Breezy. You wiped your memory.
No, it happened. It happened afterwards.
It happened. No, it did not happen afterwards. It happened the day, a few hours
Yep.
after you actually wiped your memory with remove curse.
Yep. You
So
don't
you don't
remember
remember that.
unfortunately.
You don't remember that at all.
We didn't really talk about much, anyways. But
All good.
No, we did. Yeah, it's
but
fine.
she's had other beings shove dreams into her head before the 2 dreams we
She
had
did,
on the
yeah,
way
that's
to
for sure.
Nomrat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if he shoves thoughts into your head, then I'm screwed. But if he just
Lumi only
it's already there, I should be fine.
By the way, Lumi only ever contacted you a dream because she wanted to have a discussion without Jediah listening. That's why she contacted you over dreams. That was the only reason, because she knows you don't like the patron.
she subscribes to that wizard prejudice against warlocks. Yeah, it's like, yeah, wizards are the ones who study hard. Sorcerers are the ones who have that inborn talent, natural charisma, and then warlocks are the ones who who do favors for the teachers. That's how they get their good grades.
Fourth personality, if you will.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, so there's undead, so probably illusions aren't going to be that useful. Do we have any way of countering this crazy fear dream thing?
There is a spell dimension called Mind Bank.
Oh, wait, does it affect planes? Because what if we all go into your sanctum, Lumi? That's a different plane of existence, ain't it?
It is, yeah, but how do you intend to kill Malavadoro from?
Well, no, there's that part that says you can't rest because if you sleep, he sends dreams at you. But if we use your sanctum, that we might be able to hide in there in order to rest between battles.
Yeah, no, I don't have your problems with that.
As I mentioned to Deus before, one way of protecting yourself from people entering your dreams is through casting of a tiny hut, which stops any form of magic going through, including dreams, including the dream spell. Now, for what we are told, this creature may be able to thwart the laws of nature and magic, and able to perform magical feats in front of the eyes of beholders. We don't know. I like to think it is actually powerless. It can't do anything to us. It will never be able to get into my dreams. Even if it did, it wouldn't do anything. I don't care about this creature. To me, it is a non-event. We will just wipe it off the face of this planet.
Well, you guys will spend 2 days traveling to the mouth of the river.
Oh yeah, indeed. Yeah, we spent 2 days because we did the rolls of the dice and stuff.
Yeah, the only things Breezy is probably studying the tablets of Aslan, just continuing to work on the ritual in this meantime. Yeah, but yeah.
As you guys arrive, you're going to see that there's a building sitting at the
Oh, no.
edge of the river. The mouth of the river. There are no windows, just empty doors. The flat, single-story structure looks very out of place here. Do you guys want to fly past it, or do you wish to stop?
Let's fly past it. Last time Breezy saw something on the ground that looked interesting. It turned out to be full of dragons. So let's just keep going.
There might be some clues. There might be some clues in there.
Place.
Would you like
There
to?
might be able to find some clues in there about what's going on over here, the history of it.
It is possible, but honestly, it does not look like it belongs here.
That's what makes me curious about it.
Oh, all right. I just want to point out that if we get jumped, it's not my fault.
Eric, this building doesn't look like it. This building doesn't look anything familiar to the legend lore or anything at all. It's just like a random building that looks out of place.
It's a random building, from your perspective, out of place at the mouth of the river. You've seen no civilization whatsoever. And then just out of the blue, a fairly expansive structure.
Very nice.
Not say for certain, but something just is not feeling. It does not feel like this is a safe space.
But
If you think it is not a safe place, it will become not a safe place. How many times do I have to say this?
listen, I feel like we need more information. We know about the train. There could be other people who are taking refuge in there that might have some information for us. Also, we can find out if it's safe that we might be able to use it as well if we need to.
All right, let's go then.
Very well.
So, do you bring the ship down, or do you wish to approach by water?
I guess we bring it down and just land in the.
Either
Because it
same.
doesn't look like there's anyone moving around. Yeah, we know it's by the river, so we just
Cool.
there's even a little dock there, so we'll just park right there.
All right. So, you guys dock in this slightly flooded section of sand. Do you disembark and go exploring?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome.
Give me to hop off.
Cool.
Plus, I'm getting kind of tired of flying. I need some ground under my feet.
As you step off your skyship, generally, you begin to sink as quicksand begins to absorb you.
Someone tossed me a rope. This is unfortunate.
He is now waist deep in descending.
Nero toss him a rope.
Nero tosses him a rope. Okay.
Yep.
Nero, you see him there, and he catches the rope and continues to sink.
Nero's going to tie the other end of the rope off to the mast on the ship and start trying to pull Jimmy in while he's
Awesome.
holding on to the rope.
Cool. Can I get an athletics
I'll
check
go.
from you? Go ahead, Tomo.
Dares will assist to the best of his
Sure.
ability. But
Tomo, what did you say?
I was saying Tomo was going to help.
Awesome. So, as you guys
All right. That's
lean
good.
over and try to lift him up out of the sand, generally, you don't feel any suction from the sand anymore. You look up and you see your friends there with a rope, and you're just laying on the sand. The quicksand is gone.
That was weird. You know, that would have been mildly unfortunate. I'd rather not spend 100 or 200 years buried in the sand, although it would be kind of amusing to make you guys dig me out.
I don't have shape Earth. It would take a long time.
That's why I beat music.
He was gonna untie his rope and put it back on his hip.
Okay.
But
Now the Jenny's back.
I wonder how much quicksand's around here.
You're going to hear a voice from inside the building. Hello.
Say that I thought there might be refugees here.
Hello?
I do not believe it's a refugee.
I want to insight that, see if Jimmy thinks it's a refugee.
Sure.
He's gonna insight the voice and see how he feels about it.
With a 23, it's a voice saying hello. But it's not a voice you know, and the voice is trying to get you guys to come into the building. It's a beckoning voice.
Well, whatever it is that wants us to come see, but I'm not. There's no real intent behind it besides us wanting to come in.
Perhaps we do a quick prep before we breach into this beckoning abode.
But can you at least tell me where the quicksand is?
I can
Don't worry. Don't worry, Jimmy. There's no quicksand. Stop worrying about it.
Listen,
Don't you see?
remember I said before, it just would greatly amuse me how you guys having to dig me out. I don't have to breathe. I don't need to eat. I just get really bored. Which actually might be kind of nice.
That's fair.
Breezy's gonna hop off the boat and start walking towards the building.
Okay. All right.
Someone will follow.
Awesome.
Hello?
Cool. So everyone's going into the building?
Lumi will go into the
Yep.
building as well.
Awesome. As you guys go into this empty building, it's desolate. There's a skeleton laying in the center of the hall. It's dry and brittle bones, bleached and ancient. And you'll hear the voice from beyond, a little further down the hall. Hello? Who's there?
I mean,
I'm Breezy.
You're the one who asked us to come in.
Come
I'm
closer,
Breezy.
please. Hello, Breezy. Come closer, would you?
I'm gonna divine sense.
Yeah, Breezy's gonna like look over at the others and just say, like she's just, let's get this over with. She's gonna start walking forward.
Yeah. So Jimmy used divine sense, and he's let's see. I guess if anything affected by the hollow spell or other location, a celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
Generally, this entire structure is glowing, full of undead. And
Oh,
as you do
Breezy.
this, a figure drops from the ceiling directly onto Breezy's face. Small, hairy tentacles slide down your skin and into your shirt, and you see two bug eyes in front of your face.
It's the pygmies.
Oh wait, are these the Death Knights?
Yeah, probably.
Breezy, I need a wisdom saving throw, please. As this thing has jump scared you.
Well, she knew something was gonna happen.
As it tries to scare you and fails, it disappears from your face. The long, wet hairs no longer touching you.
Ugh. I want some food.
Hold on. What is this building made out of?
Well, it looks like adobe. Clay.
Oh, okay. So it's not flammable. Okay.
Absolutely not flammable. One of the few
June's just
building
gonna just
structures
say-
that is not.
She was gonna say, we could just walk outside and burn this place down.
Come closer,
okay.
please. Breezy, won't you save me?
Can
Jimmy, are you
Lumi
sure we
exit the
We might
building-
find
the building?
something useful in here.
I mean, we might. I don't know.
Okay.
It is apparently full of undead energy.
Lumi, with having said that, she will walk outside the building.
Okay. Lumi, as you turn to find the door
It's
is
no longer there.
gone.
All right. She will sit down on the floor and begin to cast forbiddance in the entire building.
All right,
She will takes 20 minutes for her to finish that.
understood.
You know, whoever's talking, we're pretty comfortable out here. Why don't you just come out and say hello, and let's figure this out.
A small figure, about the size of a 6-year-old girl, comes walking out, dressed in a very plain brown shirt and brown pants, barefoot. She comes out, scars on her face, her matted blonde hair tied in a ponytail with a little piece of cord. She comes out with bright blue eyes. You're not them. Who are
No,
you?
I'm me.
Oh, you're Breezy. Hi, Breezy.
Hello.
Why are you here? It's scary.
That's not that scary. The quicksand was a little uncomfortable, but not scary.
The doors are gone. We can't get out.
I've got a door maker. Jimmy
That's
says he
debatable.
pats his hammer.
That won't work. Papa used one and he died. He died when the building went under the sand. Our boat left
Right.
us. We couldn't get away.
Well, that's very sad. You know what? I'm guessing this is Breezy's gonna, just hold still for a second. Come over here. Where's Ceremony?
Ceremony. Oh my god.
Uh,
You can cast as an action. You
no
don't even need to
spells.
spend the time.
Where is it? I'm sure I can do it. Where is it? Ceremony. There it is. I don't have it prepared, so I have to do it as a ritual. Yeah, casting time 1 hour plus 10 minutes if you do it as a ritual.
Ooh.
So just so you died when your boat left you behind?
I don't remember. Breezy, will you give me a hug?
I would
Just
recommend
gonna-
touching it, Breezy.
That would be such a breezy thing to do. Give
Well,
this little girl a hug.
Yeah, no, she knows. I know what's gonna
No.
happen, but
Do you?
she
though?
might be genuinely trying to go, move on to another plane. I have to
What?
try.
What? Hold on, man. What are you wanting cast ceremony for?
I was gonna give her last rites, but she wants a hug. Jimmy, can you when this blows up in my face, can you please fix this? And then Breezy's
Jimmy's
gonna.
first thing before, as the moment Jimmy says she wants a hug, he's gonna cast protection from good and evil on her.
Okay.
That is prudent. Thank you, I appreciate it. And then Breezy will go and give the little girl a hug.
The little girl gives you the saddest hug ever.
It's okay.
It hurts.
It's okay. Just
It hurts.
just tell me all about it, and then I'm gonna just keep
I don't
telling
remember. I don't remember who I don't remember who I was. I don't remember.
Does funeral rites count? Or you touch one corpse? I don't know if this counts.
You are touching something physical. There's something in your arms, Breezy.
It's yeah.
And Breezy, the figure in your arms is getting very cold. Very cold.
Oh, that's nice.
Hug
For
them
those
all.
looking on, the figure's hair has gone from blonde to black. The bright blue eyes still remain, but the figure reaches up and pets Breezy's hair, knocking her little hat to the ground. I'm
She gave the
sorry.
hat- She
She
gave the
doesn't
hat-
have the hat, Eric.
Yeah, she
doesn't
gave
have
the hat to Nero.
Never. She
Okay.
never wear that.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Like, now, tell us where the bad people are, and we'll
As
go blow
she
them up.
steps back, Breezy, it's like looking at a mirror.
Well, that's just rude.
That's just rude. Why'd you do that?
See, it's really easy to tell that that's not me because she's not talking like me.
Of course it's not like me.
Look, she's talking completely different from me. Anyways,
Jimmerly, thank you for protecting me from the undead.
You should just cast disintegrate on yourself.
The doppelganger is destroyed.
Breezy's just like, clapping her hands.
As the pile of
think we know
ash
which is the
lies
right
before
one.
you, the building disappears, and you guys are left out on the beach.
Really?
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
For good measure,
Well done,
Lumi will
Breezy.
finish the
Well done.
ritual of pigeons in the area.
Yep. Okay. Your boat sits off to the side, waiting for you.
look, I was willing
Breezy's
to
answer
entertain
to
some
everything. Just
I was
What is
willing
a
to entertain
badger or a
some poor
doppelganger?
lost soul that needed help, but obviously he was doing something malicious, and luckily it turned physical, and yeah.
luckily,
We all
it
found out
turns-
who the real Breezy is now, huh?
Please sit down.
As if there was ever any doubt.
Uh-huh.
All right.
It's just I wish I could animate that. Just
You're right.
it's trying to be all spooky and shit. It's just like imitating her. It's like the camera pans to them and it pans back and it's the exact copy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's trying to do this nonsense and then Breezy's like, just points her, does finger guns at it and disintegrates. Anyways,
Well, I guess
So
you figured that out.
did the building disappear too?
Yep. I don't have the art without the building, but the building does
Oh, right,
disappear.
And there's
yeah.
is there any hidden lore about Malavadoro around here?
You look around, and you're going to see a pretty silver rapier resting in the sand in a scabbard.
Well, that's
Oh,
not
my.
suspicious. Nero,
This is
come
Breezy.
pick this up. Come pick this up.
Come pick what up.
This shiny silver rapier.
She's
Nero,
standing
come
right
over and
next
pick
to
it
you.
up.
Cool. Nero, as you pick up this rapier, it's going to shift from being small, about a foot long, to being full length. This is very definitely magical in nature. The crossguard on this thing, the basket hilt, is feline in design.
Hmm.
It's
Perhaps
Hey,
a weapon of the
very
previous
interesting.
people.
Yeah, it might have
What
belonged
do
to one of
you,
them tabaxis.
One of you nerd folks want to take a look at this?
No.
Nerd folks.
Ka-chow!
okay. Breezy, this is a +3 rapier.
Oof,
That's very
Nice.
good.
that's just a very strong rapier. Wow.
Cool.
That's right on the
If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 3, it'd be a 3.
As you have found something that was lost by the previous party at this location.
That's pretty cool.
Actually, it's probably is that better than your Tomfos?
It's by one.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's really good.
But it's only one-handed. You can't dual wield them. So that's the
Yep.
downside.
It's a light weapon, isn't it? It's a finesse.
Yeah. Finesse
it's a
weapon.
light,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a finesse. Yeah,
Finesse, not light.
You can do
I
all
wasn't
your
doing-
rogue things.
I
with
wasn't.
it.
I wasn't
But,
dual wielding the Tompkins either, though.
Okay. That's valid then.
Nice.
Nero,
Well,
do you wanna take care of that for us.
Yeah, I'll be glad to hold on to this. Could prove quite useful.
I
I mean,
agree.
yeah, if it belonged to one of those tabaxis that beat it the first time, maybe we can have some sort of magical synergy. Or maybe it's afraid of this. Oh, who knows?
Could be. Could be.
Let's go.
Exact-
So, as you
Nero will
guys,
it. Nero's gonna equip it.
he's going to equip it. Awesome. Cool. Go ahead and
Yep.
make sure you add that to your character sheet.
Yep.
All right. So you guys make your way back to your ship.
We do.
Cool. Well, you guys can take off and begin the journey down the Phantom Run towards the lair of
Hey.
Malvidoro.
Oh, yay! My favorite.
I don't have time to get you guys through even the start of the next encounter. So, what we will do is we'll come back next week to continue exploring down the Phantom Run and getting closer to the Demon of Nightmares and Terrors. You guys are doing really, really well. I will tell you that this is a taxing thing, and the lair actions will start next session for sure. Even if you don't make it to the lair, you guys have to deal with 7 days of lair actions.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Can't you tell how thrilled I am, guys? Have you not heard it in all of my voice?
Well, you know what?
So
We
you,
could just,
you've done this
you know,
before, didn't you?
What was that, Lumi?
how tall? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I thought it was a 3-day ride to the lair.
To the opening of the mouth of the river. It's 7 days
the
up the
river.
river.
Days down the river. Okay, that's fine.
Because
We could try to go over the area of effect. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Does it go all the way to outer space?
we'll find out.
we could find out. He doesn't need to breathe, and we can all go into the
Yeah.
sun-
The sanctum might be the.
But you can
best
only
bet
stay in the
for getting
sanctum for
rest.
8 hours, correct?
Yeah,
10
to-
hours.
10? Okay.
Yeah,
10 hours.
well, to get our rests. I don't know about the rest of the day, but to
No, you
sleep
get
in
a
the-
short rest in 10 minutes in a sanctum.
well, if we
Perfect.
can stay in the sanctum for 8-10 hours, we can take a long rest in there,
Yes,
where
you can.
hopefully it's safe. But we'll find out.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's where we're getting for today. And we'll come back next week for the next episode of Beneath Fallen Skies. And we'll be back tomorrow for the Underwatch, as they are looking to face off against Sharptail. We'll see what happens. As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. If you know someone who's playing my game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about getting into the waitlist, getting into a campaign slot, or getting into that Friday morning group. Or doing one shot. Have a wonderful time, guys. Please stay safe. We'll catch you guys later.